think we're good to go. Everything does seem to be up and running at long last. It's been that long since I've actually done a stream. It didn't want to work straight off the bat. So, how are you all doing? I hope you are having an awesome day while we finally kick things off with this Sin Unleashed playthrough. And it's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this, you know. Definitely not gonna lie. I really did want to have it finished before now, but a few things popping up here and there, and it ended up getting delayed. Well, we're not going to finish it today, but we are going to finish it this week. We're going to have a lot of streams this week, guys, so I hope you're looking forward to it. So, just a quick run by. If you don't know what the Sin Unleashed playthrough is, it is using the Sin Unleashed mod, which basically makes everything way harder. It gives all bosses, all monsters, a straight up 60% stat increase, which means, you know, anything that should have 1000 HP now has 1600. Everything that should have 100 speed now has 160 speed, which is a pretty big increase, I might add. And of course, well, Penance, the lovely endgame boss that takes an hour to beat, well, he goes from 10 million HP up to 16 million. So that hour is going to take, it's going to take a little bit longer. Anywho, before we get to kick things off though, I've got to enable the Sin Unleashed mod. So let's go ahead and do that very quickly. Okay. So we are on Nightmare mode, which is the hardest difficulty for the Sin Unleashed mod. So, with that out of the way, we are good to go, everyone. So let's just jump into it, shall we? So, with where we left off the last time, we did the Calm Lands. We went back, we caught a whole bunch of monsters from some of the older areas. And now we're basically going to go through. We're going to do the Cavern of Stolen Faith. We're going to do Gagazat. More than likely going to do Zanarkand as well. So, definitely got quite a bit to do today. But, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I don't want to go see Seymour. I agree, Una. I agree. Yeah. Oh. Is an Unleashed purely a stat change on enemies, or does it also alter AI, etc.? It is purely a stat change, Lashron. And hello yourself. Thank you. I love that you love my videos. But yeah, it's just a pure stat change. Straight up 60% increase. I don't really think the AI would be that easy to change, given that it's like hard encode. Well, pretty much everything runs on the same AI, so you basically have to create the game from scratch again if you want to change the AI. I think, anyway, like, I'm fairly sure that's how it works. I mean, granted, I could be wrong, you know, but, well, I'm not sure. Okay, so Defender X. 102,000 HP. That's interesting, but well, we are kind of OP at this point. Also, we can actually cheese this fight. All you have to do is use Provoke on the Defender X, and he will only use gravity attacks on you. And Kintuming, thank you for the subscription, my man. I hope you are enjoying the show, and I hope you enjoy any future content I make as well. I feel sorry for you for suffering the How Overpowered Can I Get Before series. But by God, they're interesting to watch. But my God, the time investments. So, here's the funny thing. I mean, 12 did take a lot of time. 12 definitely took a lot of time there, to be fair. But for the others, they don't really take too long, to be perfectly honest. Like, they're not... Well, I say too long. Hey, Clubs, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? But yeah, the others like 9 and 10 and that, they weren't too bad, to be honest. They weren't too bad. I think, you know, it was like between 40 and 80 hours for them, pretty much. So, definitely not too bad there. I should have got armor break before this fight as well, actually. Oh well, what can I do? What can I do? I guess I'll just sort of cheese. Do I have any good items to throw? It's been that long, I can't even remember what items I actually have. No, I don't really want to use any of these. Well, how much does Poison Fang do? Rafnol DDL, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for the subscription. I hope you are enjoying the show, and I hope you enjoy future content. But yeah, for the other Final Fantasies last one, it's basically between like 40 to 80 hours, which isn't too bad, honestly. Especially for something like FF9 or FF10, you know, a game that I really love and I can just sink God knows how much time into. Like, I don't really consider that a bad time investment. It's more... how should I put it? It's when everything starts relying on RNG that things start getting really irritating. Mainly like FF12. Like, that was a nightmare solely because of the RNG. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, and I don't have any black magic with Yuna either. Oh, but I do have Holy. The FF12 OP guide was insane. Thank you, 4Clubs, thank you. I appreciate it, man. 40 to 80 for that level of ludicrous overpoweredness. Yeah, that does seem more reasonable than I expected. Yeah, the older ones aren't too bad. 12ers are only bad because of the amount of RNG that it actually involves. Like, once you, like, remove the RNG, it really isn't that bad. I still haven't got Walker's Overdrives. That's a little bit of a pain, to be honest. Looks like I've still got to do my Blitzball, unfortunately. Just no getting away from that Blitzball. There's no getting away from that Blitzball. FF12 was mental, but you also kind of mess up yourself by missing the leveling window, no? I did. So, basically, I wasn't paying any attention to what I was doing. I was just... how should I put it? Like, for the bits that I aren't recording, I'll basically have, like, YouTube on my other monitor, and then I'll just sort of, like, I'll do it, like, half there, half not there, if you get what I mean. Like, I won't really pay that much attention, and in the end, I completely forgot about the grinding, and I just ended up going too far, so I had to go back and resort to the unfortunately much slower method of leveling. But yeah, I mean, even someone like me who just does nothing but grind on Final Fantasy, you know, it's still more than possible to mess up. So, you know, it's one of them things. It did cost me about 30-40 hours, but oh well. Hey, Random Herd fan, how you doing, buddy? You enjoyed my FF8 guide until I realised how much time I ended up playing the card game. Yeah, FF8, it has a lot of cards early on, just because they're so broken. And then, I think the most amount of time after that for cards is probably trying to win Laguna and Alexander at the Lunar Station. Those aren't fun. Those aren't fun at all. 9 at least has some clear goals, like beating the Great Dragons. Pretty much, like, that's kind of what I do when I plan my Overpowered series out. I'll basically start it off with, like, bullet points and that, and then I'll basically go from there, pretty much. So it's like, for the FF9 one, I add, like, a bullet point for Chocobo, Hot and Cold, Grand Dragons, go to, go through, what's it called? I can't remember the name. Basically, go get the Ice Staff and that. The name's just completely escaping me. So it's like, what I'll do typically is I'll bullet point the entire playthrough out, then I'll write the script for it, and then I'll go through and record the clips, and then while I'm recording, I'll make, like, any adjustments that I need to on the script. You know, just try and keep it going smooth, if that makes sense. Hey, welcome to FF8. Spend hours and hours playing cards and destroy all challenge the game has. Exactly, you know? Like, that's just FF8 in a nutshell. It's like, I can't even remember the last playthrough I did of FF8 where I didn't actually abuse cards early on. And there's the Rusty Sword for Oren's ultimate weapon. How you doing, buddy? You cool there? You cool? Guys, this is One Punch Man on FF10. Like, you don't need to do push-ups, you don't need to go running or anything like that. Just stand here, day on, day out, like, just swing that sword, and sooner or later, you're going to be sin-killing. It's like, that guy's the unspoken hero. He's the unspoken hero of the game. It's like, he's not complaining, he's just sitting there, swinging his sword, trying to get stronger and stronger. You know, I mean, there are better ways, you know, you could fight monsters for one, but, you know, who are we to judge his grinding method? Like, we don't judge here, we just prefer the more the more optimal grind, you know? It's like, we'll just go fight monsters for 80 hours. It's all cool. And meow to you too, Aerobarum. Meow to you too. I'm in the process of watching the FF8 100% run. Actually, currently when you're at the CC group side quest, and what I was getting spade on my screen. Is that bad? No, that's not bad, dude. That's not bad. That was literally just me just derping out completely. It's like, I can remember that bit so much. It's like, I was just there, I'm like, why is the quest not proceeding? Like, what am I missing something here? And for the life of me, I could not remember Spade. I did get it in the end, though. I did get it in the end. You know, it took a little time. It took a little time, but I got there. Oh, man. The Legendary Tashi. I've never heard of this mod before. What's it all about? Basically, it is the Sin Unleashed mod. It pretty much is a straight-up stat increase for all enemies. It's 60% increase, so that means like, well, take Penance for example. He has 10 million health. On this mod, he now has 16 million. If a normal enemy has 100 speed, it now has 160 speed, and so on and so forth. It's actually really, really difficult early on. It's also quite soft-locky, because, for example, take Kimari's tutorial in Kilka Forest for his Lancet. Well, on the Sin Unleashed mod, the enemy that you're meant to lance it, normally it's scripted to attack you once. The problem is, with the Sin Unleashed mod, its stats are so high, it one-shots Kimari. Well, it one-shots Kimari without any grinding anyway. And, fun fact, if that enemy actually kills Kimari at that part of the game soft locks. Like, it doesn't let you revive Kimari or anything like that. You can't do anything. You can't flee or anything like that. So you literally have to reset. So, fun times, fun times. By the way, how on earth am I insta-capturing enemies with Yuna? That is because of Death Strike, Lashron. That is pretty much like the first thing I did when I got the capture weapons in the last video. So if we take a look here, and Death Strike. That is a lifesaver for Yuna. Obviously, Walker and Tidus are strong enough to the point they can just kill enemies. Yuna, not so much, so I give her Death Strike just so that she can help out, basically, and then I can one-turn everyone. Obviously, I could change Yuna for someone else, but I love Yuna, like, she has to be in my party. So, yeah, I keep Yuna. Plus VR, what's my favourite Disgaea? I mean, I'm going to just kind of say 5 here, simply because it's the most user-friendly. Obviously, you know, it's always going to be the latest one because of quality of life improvements and things like that. In terms of story, I don't actually follow the Disgaea stories all that much, to be honest. Mainly due to the fact, like, I'm going to be spending 200-300 hours grinding the games anyway. So I don't really have fun going through, like, the story, because it's like a 5 to 10 hour tutorial, basically, you know. It's like, I want to get into the meat of things. I want to get into the good stuff of the game. So I'll typically just rush the story and not pay too much attention. But yeah, my favourite would be Disgaea 5, just because of the quality of life improvements on it. My least favourite would probably be Disgaea 1, just because of the exact same reason. Okay, I've got no level 3 spheres here, so I need to move Yuna. Okay, come on guys, I'll let you guys decide. Whose path am I taking Yuna down? Like, should we go with Lulu for Black Magic, go Walker, Tidus, maybe Auron? It's like, come on guys, who should Yuna become next? We've completely done her grid, so it is now, well, we've completely done her grid and Riku's grid, basically. So, where are we going next? Thanatos, damn it, I spot the notification for this stream just as I'm about to head out to visit the family. No worries, Thanatos, this is going to be a long stream, buddy. So you're definitely, well, even if you're having fun with the family, we'll more than likely be here when you get back. And if not, there's always the VOD afterwards. And wait, that's right, works with capture weapons. It absolutely does, Lashron, it absolutely does. The only thing you can't do with Death Strike is overkill. So if you're farming for items or EXP, and that Death Strike's not the way to go. But for capturing, it's pretty good for Yuna. Obviously, it doesn't work on things that you can't Death Strike, but yeah. You just learn something and feel silly, hey? Every day you gotta learn something new. You know, it's just the way. I went through Oran's path just for ludicrously powerful Aeons. Lulu for synergy, get double cast for Uni. Ooh, we're seeing some Oran here. Okay, so it looks like we're getting Oran or Lulu. Oran or Lulu. Well, double cast is all the way over here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, double cast is all the way over there. That's not too bad, that's not too bad. What? I need a level 3 and a level 4. We're not going to get level 4 key spheres for a little while, so getting double cast might be a bit of a pain. I could send her up for flare, and then sort of double back down for double cast, or I could. Do I have a teleport sphere? I think I do still have some. No, I don't have any teleport spheres. Okay, that's actually a bit of a pain in the arse. Well, looks like we'll go with Lulu then, guys. Looks like we'll go with Lulu. And I'm totally not choosing Lulu just because it's the closest and I have the key sphere to unlock it. You know, like, did that excuse work? Like, do you guys believe that? Oh wait, I have a level 4 key sphere. Where did I get that from? I'm not going to complain. That's copycat there, isn't it? Yeah, it's copycat. I don't really need copycat, so yeah, it's cool. We'll swing through Lulus. We'll swing through Lulus. Get some black magic going. Okay. Alright, it's about dinner time over here, so I'll be lurking while making dinner. Thanks for answering my questions so far, and have an awesome cast. Thank you, Lasharana. Thank you very much. Enjoy your dinner. It's like I'm quite lucky. I knew I was going to be streaming, so I decided to eat just before the stream, so I'm now nice and full. Although one of the things with me is I don't stay full for very long, so it's like I'll probably be hungry again in an hour. And hey, Declan, what is going on, my man? Thank you for subscribing. I hope you are enjoying the show, or maybe just enjoying the content on the channel. Either way, though, I hope you enjoy your stay and have an awesome time with us here. Okay, so we've got Tidus in Oran's path now. I mean, I want to get armor break for somebody. Wakka's the closest, so it's probably going to be him that I end up getting it with, just because I'm not looking forward to the Dark Flans in Mount Gagazet. They're gonna be a pain without armor break, because they are unfortunately immune to Death Strike as well. Sounds like Pizza Hut kinda stream. Wait, what? Pizza Hut? Sounds like Pizza Hut kinda stream. I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, I'm not sure whether you're implying I should get Pizza Hut, in which I wholeheartedly agree with. Like, I could do with getting Pizza Hut later. I was saying that the only Hut delivery that is, like, local to me shut down a few years ago. And it's like, the only way I could get Pizza Hut is if I actually, like, get off my horse and go up and, you know, like, drive up there for it. But that's kind of far. That's kind of far, so maybe I'll leave the Pizza Hut for today. Maybe I'll leave the Pizza Hut for today. I mean, there's always next. Oh, wow, that damage on Yuna then. Okay, we're gonna go with Energy Rain here. Let's. Oops, I was just completely duping there. But Brandon, I might not have Pizza Hut, but I do have my G Fuel in my lovely little Oasis bottle, and this stuff is the gift of gods, especially when you're streaming. Like, I love this for streaming. It's like, you always know when I've got, like, water or G Fuel next to me when I'm streaming, because the stream goes on and I don't start losing my voice. If I don't have, like, water or anything next to me, then that's it. Like, after about an hour, the voice just starts going all raspy and graty. And, of course, then for the next couple of days, I kind of lose my voice, which, not very good in the long run. Not very good in the long run. Although, I think the family might enjoy it, to be honest, you know, the peace and quiet. But, well, unluckily for them, I've got plenty to drink this stream. And I'm about to lose all my gil.
Without training, they cannot call the final Aeon.
But who needs the final Aeon?
They cannot defeat sin.
We can absolutely defeat sin, Oren. We can absolutely defeat sin. Don't worry. It's like you're meant to be dead. Just relax, buddy. Just relax. Ian Harrison, welcome to the channel, my man. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you are loving the content, and I hope you love the future content as well. If you're watching the stream right now, go ahead and throw a comment in the chat just to say hello to everybody else. It's like, one good thing about this community is we all love each other. We're all peaceful, loving people. Now, the question is, do I go ahead and capture 10 Tonberries now, or do I get Yojimbo first? Tough choices. Tough choices. Not really sure what I should go for, to be honest. I might get Yojimbo first, like just get that out of the way with. In fact, I don't think I'm going to capture 10 of every monster here. I think I'm going to leave that until later. Come back where I'm stronger and I can just like one-shot everything, even with the mod on. Am I doing a 100% on this mod? I mean, so far it's been 100%, so I guess so. I've not really been doing it as a 100% guide per se, but it has been 100%. Train Yojimbo. I mean, I don't really need to train him, but I am going to be paying him 3 times his asking price, though, just so that I get the teleport spheres. So he's literally about to rob 1,000,000 gil off me. And just remember, like, on this Sin Unleashed mod... Wait, why did... Oh, he hasn't got auto haste, has he? No auto haste. Oh, well. But yeah, with the Sin Unleashed mod, obviously because everything's got 60% more health, bribes are going to be way more expensive. So, creating the ultimate item... I think this might one-shot me if I mess this up. So, I'm just going to flee that. But yeah, so because bribes go on HP, obviously with them having 60% HP more, getting the items I need for endgame gear is going to take way longer. That is going to be... it's going to be interesting because I don't know what the values are on the mod. So we're going to have a lot of steals not working, I imagine. Definitely going to have a lot of steals not working. He'll be alright though. He'll be alright. Gotta love the battle music for FF10 though. You've gotta love it. Alright, Tidus got a dark there, so we've got to get rid of that. We'll just use a remedy. It's like, just, you know, why bother going through looking for the, not echo screen, eye drops. And I shouldn't have attacked with Walker there. Now we're in an even worse spot. I don't know if I've caught any of these. And again, we'll just use Una to Isuna Tidus, and then Tidus can endurane them. Because then I can capture them all that way. Let's go, Tidus, let's go! First go, baby. First go. Like, that's how you do it! In fact, I wonder how the Yojimbo fight's going to go in a minute. That's going to be interesting. Wait, why did they not capture? I didn't get a notification for them capturing. Energy Drain does capture, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm like 99% positive Energy Rain captures monsters. So, that should have caught them. That should have caught them. I hope, anyway. I hope. And I should probably confess, guys, I did actually give up and I bought a Switch. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I put a post on the like community page on YouTube, basically saying like I was really torn about what I should do, whether I should get a Switch for the new Pokemon game or not. Yeah, I caved, guys. I caved. I got the Switch, but I also got Mario Kart 8. So that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be a lot of fun. I used to love Mario Kart as a kid. You know, like back on the GameCube, back on the Wii, back on the Nintendo 64. Where it's like, I've not played it for so long. And then when I was in the shop, I saw it and I was like, Yeah, I should probably get it. Like, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. I know I am. So I caved. I caved and I got it. Asunaga would turn this game much easier. FF12 got me used to it. And hey, Georgie, how are you doing, buddy? Asunaga, I don't really think it would actually be that helpful in 10, to be honest. Obviously, it would be slightly useful for this specific part because of the like little tree guys, but it would lose its effects really quickly later on. So it would be beneficial for some parts of the game, then kind of useless for other parts. So it's one of them. I think it's one of them. You know. Brandon Melu, I watched one video of Pokemon Shield and I actually want to buy a Switch for it as well. Wasn't expecting it to look that good and fun. So, here's the thing. I've actually stayed away from all Pokemon Shield and Sword content just because I knew it was just going to make me get like an impulse purchase. So, I stayed away from it just so that I could like think to myself like, do I want to get it? Like, will I get it? And that, you know, rather than just like, I'm going to get that. Although, in the end, I suppose that's kind of what I did anyway. So, yeah, I suppose it didn't really help much. But, you know, I'm a Pokemon fan. You know, it's like, I grew up playing Pokemon. I've played every Pokemon. Pretty much every Pokemon. I think it's only, like, Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu that I haven't actually played. So, you know. But yeah, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And what's more, I've set it up already to my capture card, which means I'll be bringing you guys along. Not only will it be the very first time I've played on a Switch, but it will be the very first, like, Switch video. So pretty much everything I do on the Switch will be bringing you guys along. And I've never recorded a Pokemon game before, so that's going to be fun, you know? It's like, I love Pokemon just as much as I love Final Fantasy, so we're going to have some fun with that. We're going to have some fun. Don't know how much content I'm going to do for it, though. You know, I'll probably do like a playthrough, maybe some, like, trainer battles at the end, you know, like online battles, you know, stuff like that. But, I don't know, you know, we'll see. It depends on what you guys like, you know. If you guys like it, then I'll keep doing it. If you guys don't like it, then maybe I'll still do some, you know, for those that do, but, you know, I'll probably just go back to Final Fantasy and that. Because obviously Final Fantasy is the bread and butter of this channel. It's how the channel started. It's how the channel's going to end, you know. I mean, it's Final Fantasy. Who doesn't love it? Okay, so, with these enemies now, the only enemy I should have left to capture in here is Tonberry. Once Tonberry is captured, it should basically just be a case of capturing 10 of them, like capturing 10 of everything. So I may go ahead and get into a fight with Tonberry on the way out of here, just so that I can run back and get the items, basically. There's no fiends, Walker. Chill, bro, chill. Wait, what? Are you talking about Oren? Oh no. You know, it's always amazed me like how much this summoner looks like Balgamine.
It's you, is it not, Lady Ginham? Forgive me. I was too young.
Don't worry, Lulu, don't worry. It's like, you're the hot older person now. It's like, you just being hot sort of, it negates your past failure. I mean, it kind of sucks for the other summoner, but, yeah. Details, you know?
There is no human left in you now, is there?
I mean, she's got a human appearance. Can't talk much, though, so maybe she's a mime? That's still kind of human.
Allow me to perform my last duty to you. My last.
Hey, I got a live stream. Yay, what's going on, Valet? What is going on, my man? It's like, yeah, I don't stream too often. It's something that I really want to do, and then I'll do a live stream, and then, like, when I want to do the next live stream, it's like, everything just starts coming out, or I've got a lot of other things to do, and it just sort of keeps getting pushed back and back and back. But, well, we're going to get it finished. We're going to get it finished. Like, I reckon maybe a stream every day this week, just to get the Sin Unleashed playthrough hopefully finished. If not finished, you know, at least start getting a good other way through, you know. Like, get all the main story done, start on the post-game grind, go through some of the Dark Aeons, things like that. I mean, it shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long at all. Okay. This Yojimbo cannot Zanmato me without his Overdrive. So, we'll just use Blitz Ace. And this is where he hits me for 9,999 damage and just one-shots me, I bet. It's like, I know that is going to happen at some point. It's probably going to be the first time in the game where the enemies start doing that much damage, and it's just going to take me completely by surprise. Because at the moment, I still don't have my my defense really up there yet. So, when's the FF14 100% coming? Let's not. Like, that is the one game I will never 100%. Although, funny thing is, I'm actually raiding tonight on FF14, so we'll be doing, well, we'll be knocking Savage out of the way, and then depending on like time and what everyone else is up to, we may also be going into Ultimate as well. You know, get some prog on Ultimate started. I mean, we've been into Ultimate once. We kind of got absolutely wrecked, to be fair, because we did Ultimate last Tuesday. So like the day it came out and that, we went in pretty much completely blind. We'd seen a couple of streams at that point. You know, no one was past Living Liquid or anything like that, and needless to say, we got absolutely 110% decimated. Thank you for the luck, though, my man. Thank you for the luck. We are going to need it. And you're only at part 2 of the live streams. You've got some fun. You've got some fun. Let me put it that way. It's like we've had some really fun, enjoyable moments in this series. You know, ranging from Jailbait at Guado Salam and Moonflow. What else have we had? We had the fun in Killiker, but that was part 1. Mokalania was interesting. Mokalania was interesting indeed. Beaconal and the airship was fun. That was interesting. I had a real clutch win in the airship as well. That was really lucky, to be honest. Oh, I have no idea why I pulled that win out the arse from. Like, that was just pure luck. Like, plain and simple. You just need a Straw versus Pepsi Man and drink 'em up. It's a hard counter. You know, if I liked Pepsi, I would go ahead and do that, but I'm a Coca-Cola man, you know. Like, I mean, Pepsi, it's the dirty knockoff. I won't go near Pepsi, man. It's like, why go for Pepsi? Why go for Pepsi? It's not what we do, you know. You gotta go for the good stuff. But I must admit, like, we'll probably get through like Living Liquid in I don't know, 2 nights. You know, maybe 2 nights of prog. 'Cause, I mean, we raid for 3 hours a night, and obviously tonight we've got Savage weeklies to do. So we'll probably get a little done tonight. Maybe a little more over the weekend. It's Cruise Tracer that's really worrying me personally. Like, Cruise Tracer and Brute Justice, so Phase 2. So, Yojimbo. Here's a fun little fact if you don't know. We are going to, well, we're going to lower his price. So, then again, no, we're not going to lower his price. There's not really any point. That's 1,000, 10,000. And he wants 100,000. Now, we're just going to give him 3 times his asking price. I could whittle that down a bit and then offer 3 times of the new price, but what's the point? I mean, come on, guys. We do everything overboard. Like, why cheap out and lower his price? We're gonna be the big men. We're gonna, you know, like flash the bling out. We're just gonna give him 750,000, which basically makes this the most expensive teleport spheres in the game. I will hire you. So here's the thing. Apparently we've realised his true value. I'm never gonna use him. Like, I'm never gonna summon him in the entire playthrough. Because Zanmato it's too cheesy. Like, we don't cheese in this. I mean, granted, we absolutely break the game as early as possible, but we don't cheese. Unless, like, the only cheese we do is pizza. The only cheese we do is pizza. Plain and simple. Now, on the way back, I am going to turn on the booster for more enemy encounters. Just because I want more battles, because I want the... I basically want to get a Tonberry. And I don't want to have to run around in circles for ages looking for him, so we're going to do that. Might take us a little longer to get out, but, you know, we can hopefully get one pretty quickly. Okay. Oh yeah, I want to search for you in-game later if I remember still. Gotta give the cat head pats. I agree, man. It's like, you've got to give us little kitty cats the head pats, you know? It's like, although I was thinking about using one of the Fantasias and going to Aura. It's like, I've been a Mikoto since, like, since the alpha of the game. Try Zanmato on Dark Yojimbo once. No. That is too cheesy. I will not be Zanmatoing any of the Dark Aeons. I will not be using it on Penance or anything like that. We are going to be going, like, just pure 110% balls to the wall on everything. You play an Aura. I see you're a man of culture as well, then. It's very, very nice to know. And Ultra Omni 4 or Ultra Omni V1. We'll go with Ultima. How you doing, Ultima? Thank you for subscribing, my man. I hope you are enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying the content. And if you are here, then go ahead and just pop a hello in the chat. Use Zanmato on an enemy from the starting area. Yeah, like, you know, we've got to show just how weak we are. We'll go back to Besaid and we'll Zanmato, like, I don't know, one of the water flans or something. You know, it's like, we cannot beat the water flans on the mod. So it's like, we've got to Zanmato the flans, guys. We've got to do it. Fun thing is, I still have to go back to Besaid and do all the monster capturing anyway. So I could actually do that. Although, there is one thing that, like, just before the stream started today, I completely forgot about it. And I ended up remembering just before the stream started. When I did the 0-second Chocobo race in the last part, I completely forgot to go and get Tidus' weapon from the wall. And if you don't know, you can only do that after you, like, win the race to basically shift the guy blocking it. So, not only have I already got, like, his sigil, I've got to go and win the race yet again because I duped and didn't get his weapon. So, you guys are gonna, you're probably gonna get another 0-second race, to be honest. Because, I mean, it's like pretty much every time I do that race, I get 0 seconds. Use Holy if I want to speed it up. I can do, actually, yeah. I do have Holy for Yuna. I don't know why, but it's like, I completely forget magic exists in this game. Like, I never use it. I literally just brute force my way with damage. Although, to be fair, with me streaming this entire playthrough, I really have not done a whole lot of grinding. So, normally I am much, much stronger at this point. Because it's like, normally I will go, like, balls to the wall on the hybrid. And really, like, get up there. So, it's like, well, normally when I get to this point, I'm hitting the ghost for max damage anyway, so I completely forget about it. And one of the best games ever. It is. It is. But you can't go back to Besiege. You need the airship. Indeed, Aerosol, indeed. So I do have to wait. It's cool though. We're not that far from the airship. We've just got Gagazet and Xanarkand to do, and then we've got the airship. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world at all. No, let's put the ×4 booster on just to speed this. Let's speed this up a little. Why use magic? You can just grind enough so you know slap stuff for 60k. Okay, I like this guy. Like, he's a man after my own heart. Like, he's definitely in tune with the inner grind. Yeah, so I think I'll only capture one Tonberry now. Just so that I can get the initial set of rewards here. Then I'll come back later. So let's turn the booster off for the enemy encounter, and we'll go to Tonberry's favourite little hideout, I guess. Because if you don't know, there is actually one room in this place that Tonberry is super common at, and that is the first big oval room you come to. So needless to say, that is where we're going to capture Tonberry. No, Walker won't one-shot him, actually. What do you think is more logic? Dispel as a white magic spell or black magic spell? I'd go white magic. I'd go white magic simply due to the fact it's about removing, like, cleansing and that. So I'd go white magic. You know, it's basically a sooner, really. Like, it's basically a sooner. So I'd personally go there. Yeah, I suppose in a sense it does depend on the magic system of the world. Yeah, I suppose. I can see that, But yeah, so if you didn't know, this room right here is where Tonberries are most common. So I'm just going to pop on the more frequent enemy encounters so we can get Tonberry and move on. We're not going to fight these jars though, because I am 99.9% sure when they explode it will, like, basically do max damage to me. Which would one-shot me. And that is no good. And Summit takes away blessings and buffs, which makes it black. Yeah, that's true, actually. It does remove blessings as well, doesn't it? I mean, I suppose it's one of them things. Ooh, damn. Okay. But yeah, I suppose it's one of them things, really. Like, you know, it removes blessing. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why it could be considered black magic as well. I'm so glad I have Auto Phoenix on Tidus's armor. Okay. Right, how far am I from armor break? Still a ways. I need that before I get to Flans. Well, Dark Flans. I suppose I could do a little grinding here, but I don't want to grind so early into the stream. Then again, I've still got Gagazet to do anyway, so it's not really too much of a problem. I mean, Gagazet's going to give me some XP anyway. And if push comes to shove, you know, I'll just brute force my way through, and then I'll capture the Flans at a later time. And let's turn the frequent enemies back off. We are going to just take a quick trip back to the Calmlands though, and pick up the items for capturing all of the enemies in here. Which, if I'm not mistaken, it's something I can use for XP weapons. I think it was, anyway. Soon see. Hey, what's going on, Ultima? How you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the stream, my man. I was like, sorry it's taken me so long to reply. You're on the Twitch chat, which is, well, very rare that I get a message on, so it's sort of off to the side and I didn't actually see it. Sorry about that, but now I know you are here, so I will be keeping an eye on that. In fact, I can't actually see any of my Twitch stuff. I wonder how many viewers were on over there. Well, probably not too many. Pitmal, oh my god, I just had a flashback to my childhood seeing your stream. what can I say, man? Like, this is the childhood, like, dream zone right here. Final Fantasy all day, every day. It's what we do. It's what we do. And if you grind, that gives me an excuse to go to the grocery shop to get dinner. We'll do some grinding later, Valley. We'll do some grinding later. But you know, you probably shouldn't need an excuse to go and get your food, my man. You probably shouldn't need an excuse for that. It's like, don't worry, the stream will be here when you get back, buddy. It will be here when you get back. You know, I may actually make some triple MP weapons. Well, 1 MP weapons, just so that I don't have to worry about MP anymore. But then again, then I lose piercing on Tidus, sensor on Walker, and a death strike on Yuna. Yeah, we'll leave 1 MP. We'll leave 1 MP. Should I get FF10 and 12 on Steam, or is it not much different than the PS2? If you're going to get them, I would suggest getting the remakes, you know what I mean? Flashier graphics, boosters, if you're into that sort of thing. More reliability with updates, and damn, it was the Silver Hourglass. Do I want to fight it? No, I don't. But yeah, I'd say go the remasters. Alright, did I get the mirror in the last video? I think I did. Yes, I did get the mirror. So let's go ahead and get Tidus's weapon, because I was too lazy to do that last time. And you know what, I'm just going to flee from these. It's like I'm too strong for them at this point, so... Cool, thanks. No worries, my man. No worries. Lutorio Gill, I'm sorry, I know I've more than likely just butchered your name there. Welcome to the stream, nonetheless though, my man. I hope you are enjoying it, and welcome to the channel as well. Okay, let's turn enemy encounters off here while I look for the damn Chocobo racer. Because she's not there, which means she's more than likely going to be all the way over at the start. Ooh. Well, yeah, see guys, this is why you shouldn't rush things, because now I've got to win the race all over again. Is she here? No, she's not there. So she's more than likely going to be up at the start of the area. I tried to replay 8 after your series on it. I got until Ifra, slowness of the game pissed me off, so I had to turn it off again. Yeah, the older ones can be a little slow, especially like 7 and 8. They can be a bit slow. The newer ones, you know, I mean, they're not too slow though, especially with like the speed up booster and things like that. The BMG gives me that Xmas feeling when outside. So cold, and I'm sitting with my sibling in the living room and I'm playing the game and they watch and guide me. Aww, that's so sweet. But yeah, I mean, you've got to love the BMG, man. You've got to love it. Okay, catch a Chocobo. What we reckon, guys? Should I get another 0-second one? I mean, I've already got the Sigil for Tidus, so... yeah, I suppose we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? It's not like it's hard. Oh, it's giving me a bad layout as well. Of course it gave me the bad layout here. Down. Okay, well there goes the 0 seconds. Yeah, 0 seconds is gone. I can't get enough balloons now. And I keep missing them here. Oh well. It's cool, we only needed to win the race anyway. We didn't need 0 seconds. 0 seconds or riot. You know what, Val? You know what? Just for you, my man, just for you, I will get 0 seconds again. Like, I'll do it just for you right now. One more time. Just because you asked. I mean, to be fair, that layout was really, really bad for 0 seconds. This one's not much better, but it's doable. So I'll show you guys just how easy it is to get 0 seconds. Like, it's not too hard once you've, like, once you know what you're doing sort of thing. It's not too bad at all. Oh, of course he comes down there. I really don't like the camera turning though. I really don't like the camera turning. Nah, I'm not gonna get it. Not gonna get it this time. That was a mess up. That was a mess up and half. Too many birds there. Too many birds. One more time. Took me about 3 years to platinum this game. Wasn't bothered about Plat 10-2 as felt it was more quest based than story. Yeah, 10-2 is it's annoying to plat, to be fair, because of like just how many missables there actually are in the game. Like, it's not difficult, it's just super annoying. I know when I did my playthrough, I forgot the like Unimoogle suit at the very start of the game. So I literally finished on 99.9%, and that was the only thing I needed for the platinum, and I ran into that bird like an idiot. What's my favourite Final Fantasy? You are watching it right now, Jabby. You are watching it right now. I love FF10. And see right there, if I did not hit a bird, I would have got it. And yeah, last run, I mean, I've already done 0 seconds. I'm only doing it because Valley asked me to. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Normally it does only take me a couple of tries, so it shouldn't take too much longer. I'll probably, well, hopefully do it this time, to be honest. It's like, you don't really have to worry about winning the race. It's more getting the balloons without getting hit. And so far, so good. And that should do it. That should do it. Come on, Racer, come on. Man, she's getting hit a lot. Did it do it? It did it. Boom! 0 seconds, just like that. So that was 3 tries, was it? Was that 3 tries or was it 4? And I quit. GG. Thank you, my man. I looked away. Can you do it again? Maybe later. Maybe later. Although I know a lot of people were asking for a guide for it in the last stream when I did it the first time. And that is something I am going to basically do, because it's not too hard. It's more reliant on the layout you get. You spent hours on this and still never beat it. You know, it's one of those things, like, so many people say they have trouble with it. And hey, Enrico Naftail, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for subscribing. I hope you are having an awesome day and enjoying the stream. But yes, what was I saying? Yeah, it's one of those things that I see a lot of people comment on, and they're like, just can't do it, it's so hard, I just have so much trouble with it. And I'm just there like, wait, what? Like, it's not that bad. But I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, some people find easier, some people find harder. I mean, it's like, if you look at the Remian Temple Chocobo race, like, no, I cannot get all 5 treasure chests and finish the race off in that. Like, that is one thing that I hate doing. I've done it once, and once only. And even then, it was only because of the trophy for it on the PS3 version of the game. And I've not done it since then. Blackjack Shade, welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are having an awesome day, and I hope you're enjoying the stream. Dodging bad FF main characters is way harder. Lightning dodging, don't know how to write it. I don't know, like, lightning dodging is pretty easy. Like, if you use the crater trick, it's not too hard. It's just time consuming.
Goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
I reached the pain, then forgot about it. Then 1 year later, I found the walkthrough for the game to finish game, and I finished the game. Then it took me 2 years. Really want to start the game again. Played it through so many times. Declan, buddy, you have no idea how many times I've played this game, my man. But it's one of those games, you know. It's like you just have to keep playing it. Yeah, but that's a cheese. I suppose it is a cheese. I suppose it is a cheese. Yeah, I get that. I get that. But at the same time, it's lightning dodging. That is probably the one cheese I'll use in this entire like series, and that I probably won't cheese anything else. I never understood the meme about bad voice acting. Besides the laugh, Tidus' introspective scenes are great. I mean, to be fair, the overall voice acting is fine. I've not seen anything negative about the voice acting, other than that one laughing scene. But what people don't realise is it's meant to be cringy. I got stuck on Unalaska. I got so frustrated I restarted the game again. Yeah. I know the first time I played the game, Unalaska was a big roadblock. Well, Seymour at the top of Mount Gagazet and Unalaska are definitely roadblocks if you don't know like what you're doing or how the game works. It's like, how should I put it? When you're not expecting it, they're big step ups from previous bosses. So yeah, I can understand getting stuck at Unalaska. I can understand that. Yeah, he fake laughs on purpose. Of course, it sounds like a fake laugh. Exactly. Wish they had this mod on PS4. Want to see how difficult it is and if I could do it. Difficulty wise, it's hard at the start, and then it sort of gets easier the further you go. So it's like, rather than getting harder as you go along, it starts off hard and then sort of gets easier because you start getting your sphere levels, you start getting your abilities and things like that. So it starts balancing out a little about the Calmlands, actually. Like High Bridge, Calmlands is where it starts balancing out, and then you start reaching the same level of strength as enemies. Then it just goes from there. But obviously, coming up soon, we're going to hit the point where we're just going to, like, our stats are just going to skyrocket, basically. Like, when we start doing the Tonberry trick and things like that. So it's like, once that happens, difficulty is all going to go. The only difference is monsters are going to have a whole lot more health. Like, rather than Penance taking an hour to fight, it's going to take like an hour and a half to 2 hours to fight. My first playthrough, Seymour on the mountain, it killed my game. Brandon, I agree. Like, I can still remember my first playthrough of this game. Seymour, I was stuck for weeks. Like, I just could not beat him. But at the same time, back then, I relied on Aeons for everything. Like, my entire playthrough was just relying on Aeons. So it's like, when you got to Seymour and he started, like, one-shotting Aeons, I was in so much trouble back then. Mickey Winehouse! I'm near the end of 12 for about the 30th time since the PS2, but seeing this, I want to start this again now. Thanks, dude. Off work tomorrow too, all-nighter. Go, buddy, go! Do it! It's like, why not, you know? Who doesn't love a good Final Fantasy all-nighter? Also, never forget, Sin is the saddest final boss in the history of ever. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. And, oh, I kind of forgot to make a save in the Cavern of the Faith. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Same on the mountain. I gave up and came back years later. Well, I didn't give up for you. Oh, wait, no, I need to gear Kamari here. I forgot about that. It's a good job I remembered. Right, what have we got? Do I even have anything good for Kamari? Oh boy. Okay, what have I got? Customize, what can I make for him? Just in case you guys don't know, I've kind of negated Kamari all playthrough. Like, I've kind of just ignored him all playthrough. So, This is going to be fun. At least the two Ronsos do sort of stay like leveled with Kimari. So it's like, even though the stats are going to be higher, they shouldn't be too high because I've not like really powered Kimari up there. Yeah. I think I'm just going to have to go with it. I'm just going to have to go with it and try and steal what I can, to be fair. Just steal what I can. FF12 needs this mod. Imagine the joy of 60% stats Yzmat. FF12 does have a mod, which is the Wings of Freedom, I believe it was called. But I'm not sure on the specifics of that. I've not looked it up or anything like that. The only thing I know about it is I've seen the name. Well, I'll be back later. Gonna go get dinner. Probably a pizza and a pen, so I can fill out this way too big form. I'll take a pepperoni pizza, dude.
Haven't you bothered us enough?
You know, talking of pizza now, I think I'm probably gonna have to order a pizza later now. Why is it every time I stream, someone brings a pizza up into it, and then I have to order a pizza? Like, what is that? I swear that you guys are just like, you've got this in for me, like, you've got it sussed out. You guys talk about a pizza, I order pizza.
Mountain hate the weak, hate the small. If you will climb, then I must prove my strength.
Don't worry, Kimari, you got nothing to prove. We already know you're weak, so I've ignored you. Who doesn't love some good za? Exactly, my man, exactly. Like, that's just the way it is, you know? It's like, who doesn't love pizza? Although I say that and my sister hates it. Like, my little sister hates pizza. And I don't know why. It's like, she loves everything about a pizza, but she doesn't like pizza itself. It's like, she loves lasagna, for example. I know lasagna is different to pizza, but it's also very similar to a pizza, but she just hates pizza. And I'm like, I can't understand it. I can't understand it. Like, I don't know why people don't like pizza. I find it weird, to be honest. And kind of creepy. Okay, do I still have a Chocobo feather? I do have a Chocobo feather. Nice. Kimari, enjoy your auto haste, buddy. Okay, so, guys, guess what? We're going to be cheesing the Ronsos here to learn a huge bunch of my overdrives for Kimari. Let's get them out of the way. Let's get them out of the way. I'm probably not going to learn everything here because it takes forever, but I'll learn a few. I'll learn a few. It's like having a sandwich, you can make it whatever you want. Exactly, my man, exactly. And hey, Pandemonium, what is going on, my man? Welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Wait, have I learned everything off these guys already? Ronso Rage, Jump, Fire Breath, Sea Can, Self-Destruct, Frost Kick, Aqua Breath, Doom, Stone Breath, White Wind from Dark Flan, then there's Ultima Weapon, no, Omega Weapon, another 2, I still need Mighty Guard, oh well, I'll get those from the actual enemies, it'll be quicker. Alright, let's get some level 3 key spheres. If you don't know, this is the first time in the game you can actually get level 3 key spheres. So we're going to be doing that. Let's turn speed up off a little bit actually. I was going a little too fast there.
Not good enough, Kimari.
Dude, not good enough, like you're barely touching me. Like you're doing no damage to me. Couldn't steal anything. God damn it, Kimari. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's like, get those steals going. Chad Keen, just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are enjoying the show and having a blast of a day. If you're in the chat right now, get in the chat and start talking about pizza with us. Because that seems to be the thing at the moment. Because who doesn't love pizza? Okay, there's Mighty God at least. I'm just trying to think though, what pizza should I get? What pizza should I get? I do like Meat Feast pizzas. You know, it's like you've got to love a pizza that's just covered in meat. But at the same time, I'm like a carnivore. So, and if anyone in the chat's a vegetarian, I'm not really that sorry. I eat meat, you know, it's what I do. Then again, there's also like spicy pizzas, like a spicy meat pizza. I may have to get a spicy meat pizza. May have to do it. Can never go wrong with meat lovers. I agree. I agree. It seems like you made some progress. Last time I watched, I saw you on the Calmlands. Yep, that's right, Panda. That's right. The last stream I did, I finished up the Calmlands and I saved just before Gagazat. In this stream so far, we've gone through Cavern of the Stolen Faith. We're now just going to go through Gagazat. And then we're going to be moving on. You know, it's like now it's getting to the point now where we just start crushing everything. Did you start a pizza discussion? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But I mean, it's pizza. What's wrong about talking about pizza? Everybody loves pizza. Phantom Crusher donated £10. Well, thank you very much, my man. What's that comment say? I have watched a lot of your videos and really enjoy them. Thanks for the entertainment. And it's sort of gone. Bear with me one moment while I pull this up. How do I pull these comments up? Okay, I've just watched a lot of your videos and I enjoy them. Thanks for the entertainment and all the solid info in your games. No worries, my man. No worries. Thank you for the donation, though. It means a lot. And, well, yeah, you've just paid for my pizza tonight, so thanks again. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like, there's always something to learn every day. Like, no matter what, there's always something to learn. Even with games that are like 10, 15, 20 years old. You know, it's like, even me, I still learn something about games every day. You know? Like, there's nothing you can ever stop learning. I mean, just take a look at the speedrunning community, for example. It's like, you've got things like Super Mario 64 and things like that. There are still new tricks being found in speedrunning games like that. You know, it's like, there's always something to learn. Always something to learn. Pepperoni and spicy chicken. Okay, you've got me with the pepperoni and spicy chicken, but you've lost me, Declan, with mushrooms and barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce should never go on a pizza. Like, come on, man. Barbecue sauce on a pizza? Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. Joshua Payne, I feel like there is no middle ground with Blue Magic in FF. In each game, it's either exceptionally good or not even worth using. Some Blue Magic is good, some is not so good. Every game does have like a broken Blue Magic, but it depends on what you're doing, basically. You know what I mean? It's like FF7, for example. Blue Magic is insanely powerful for like the entire first disc. After that, you've got Omni Slash though, so it just doesn't matter after that. Like, nothing matters after disc 1 on FF7. FF8... I can't even think of Blue Magic in FF8 for some reason. FF9, you've got Frog Drop. FF10, yeah, I suppose Blue Magic in 10 isn't that great. 6, you've got Gao. 5, yeah. So Blue Magic's not too bad.
With Yuna by my side.
Great, now I want pizza. Any tips for leveling early on in the game? I used to leave it too late. So, early on, the best spot is if you have a turbo controller, you can do the infinite sin grind on the boat to Kilika. If you don't have a... Peter, what's going on, my man? I hope you're enjoying the stream and welcome to the channel. If you don't have a turbo controller though, I would say just sort of move on to Mihen and grind there a little. And then the Sin Spawn boss at the end of Mihen High Road, you can grind the arms infinitely. They give pretty good XP. Other than that, you can grind Cactus in the Thunder Plains. Macalonia Forest doesn't really have anything worth grinding. Beacon Owl's pretty easy to grind because you can just use steel to get rid of all the Machina. You know, I mean, it just depends what you're grinding really and how much you want to grind. I mean, pretty much every area has something to grind. And the no source requirement Ocarina of Time 100% run is fun. So, you're probably going to hate me here, Valet. I don't follow Zelda. Like, the only related thing to Zelda that I follow is actually, like, every now and again, I'll see, like, the small clips posted on Facebook of people doing, like these really insane, like, jump skips and things like that, where they just jump across half the map. That's pretty much my knowledge of Zelda. I've not played any other Zelda. Although I did buy a Switch today, so maybe that'll change. Maybe that'll change, you know? Maybe I'll give Zelda a try. And Akshrashnov, welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are enjoying the stream. Go ahead and drop a comment in the chat if you are here right now. Jump in to the fun. We will not bite, unless you ask for that. What else have we got here? You get like 60 golden skulls at once. I'm guessing that's still about Zelda, so I have no idea. What with my pizza place, the barbecue sauce goes with meat lovers as a standard. Dude, you need a new pizza place. Like, barbecue sauce as a standard. Nah. What about Blue Magic in FF14? Blue Mage in FF14 is like a unique job, so you can't really use that in its own content. That's more of like a side thing to do, but in terms of overall usefulness, it's actually quite strong. You just can't really do anything with it, that's the thing. Transgamer, what is going on? How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the show, my buddy. I hope you are enjoying it. Ocarina of Time, no source requirement is basically you just glitch 80% of the stuff into your inventory. I mean, isn't that like 99% of speedruns for everything anyway? Yo, Primalliquid, you rule. Thank you, Devin. Thank you. You rule too. You know, it's like all you guys in the chat rule. I love you guys, you know? We all rule. It's like we're all kings somewhere. Well, kings, queens, you know. Whatever we are, we're all there. Right, so we've got Seymour coming up, and this is the first big step up in difficulty as well. So I'm interested to see how this goes on the Sin Unleashed mod. I'm interested to see what sort of damage he puts out and what sort of speed he has. In the normal 100% speedrun, you have to get the stuff from its proper places. Yeah, I can agree with that. What is my worst, FF? Ooh, my worst. My worst. I don't think I have a worst, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think I have a worst. And I think the Sin Unleashed mod might have glitched and stopped working. Let me just re-enable that just in case. Yeah, so it did turn itself off. Luckily enough, I caught it after just one battle. So that's back on now. 10-2 worsts. I mean, I don't mind 10-2. It's not my favourite, but it's got Yuna and Requiem, so it sort of offsets it. Your Overpowered Series is one of a kind on YouTube, and I appreciate it. No worries, Devon. No worries. I'm glad you enjoy it, my man. I am glad you enjoy it. Like, the Overpowered Series is... I can't even remember, like, what brought the idea on to do that. Like, I can't remember why I did it in the first place with... Because I think FF8 was the first one I did. But, I don't know, like... They're fun to do, you know? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you like them, man. You know, I'm glad you like them. It's like, they are fun to do, so... Well, they're fun until 12 gets involved. They're fun until, like, the RNG from 12 gets involved. Dean Flickinger, welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you're enjoying the show. It's like always nice to have some new subscribers here. So definitely hope you are having some fun. And we don't want SOS haste. I probably should have cleared out my inventory actually, because it is kind of full. Gonna have to sort that out later. In fact, can I do any of the weapons yet? No, I can do Tidus's after Unalaska. I can't do Unas because I don't have the airship. I need all the Aeons for that. Can't do Orange yet. Well, can I do Orange? No, I don't have 5 areas yet for monster capture. No, I can't do any of the ultimate weapons just yet. So we'll just have to make do. Breska Spear, Hunter Powell just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are having an awesome day, and I hope you're enjoying the stream if you are watching. If you are, go ahead and drop a comment into the chat, and we'll have some fun. We'll have some fun. They're all good in their own right. I agree, Noonie. I agree. It's like every Final Fantasy has something good about it and something bad about it. You know, it's like it's just the way it is. You know, like there's always something good and always something bad about Final Fantasy. In fact, you know what? I think my worst would probably be Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 15. 15 is my worst Final Fantasy. This Seymour fight was the hardest for me on my first playthrough. I cried from losing to him so many times. I was 10. Yeah, this Seymour is... He's more of a roadblock. Like, he's there to basically say to you, like, okay, you are not strong enough for anything that is coming now. So, you've got some work cut out for you here. So, you know, do a little bit of grinding, buddy. Do a little bit of grinding. And hi, Chocobo. Hello, Noonie. Hello. I could never get into 10-2. It was such a face turn from 10's Malkanaki 2. Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing with me is 10-2 came out, like, as I was in puberty. So, you know what I mean? Come on, Yuna in a skimpy outfit. That's instant, like, from, like, a teenage guy, you know? It's like, come on. Of course I'm gonna like it. I mean, Yuna's outfit was skimpy in 10-2. So, yeah, no shame, no shame. Like, that is 100% why I fell in love with 10-2. The only thing I didn't like about 10-2 was Sphere Break. Yes, Sphere Break is... It has a really high learning curve, but once you actually learn it, it becomes, like, super easy. Is Final Fantasy a bad game? Absolutely not, Jim. Absolutely not. Like, Final Fantasy is... Well, it's my favourite series, anyway. Like, just straight off the bat, no hesitation, my favourite series. Well, 15 is a Kingdom Hearts game in disguise. I think, no, I mean, it's worse than a Kingdom Hearts game. I mean, I like Kingdom Hearts, but I don't like 15. I think my big problem with 15 though is I played it on release and there was no content. Like, there was no content at all. I also absolutely hated the ending in the game. Like, I hated the ending of 15 with a passion. There's just something about finding out that, well, for one, the main heroine dies, and 2, the main character dies, and it's like, wait, what? A Final Fantasy game with a sad ending where the characters die. It's like, nah, not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. I mean, some people like it. Some people like the ending like that. I personally don't. You know, it's not my thing. 15 was such a letdown. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Declan. I agree. Well, you know, I mean, some people like it, and to each their own. I say, you know, to each their own. It's like there's nothing wrong with liking it. Twisted Gorilla, you absolutely love 15. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. It's like, you can like 15 if you like it, you know. It's just me personally, I don't like it. You know, it's like, if you like it, great, you know, good for you. definitely could have been better. I think my big problem with 15 is it spent 10 years in development. The development was cancelled, replaced, changed so many times that it's unreal. And the end result is basically a mess that was worked on by like 6 different teams and was just rushed out the door in its first complete iteration. It needed all the DLC content at launch as a start, and the open worlds either needed to be made shorter or they needed more content in the worlds themselves, because there was nothing in the world at all. More of a Warhammer guy. I've never played Warhammer, so I could not tell you anything about it. It was good for one playthrough, but there wasn't enough to keep me playing it. Declan, that is literally what I did. I did one playthrough, never touched it again. Like, the last time I played with FF15 was about a week after the game released, and I've not touched it since then. Full 15 was cool, but it was sad that they dropped the whole Versus 13 theme. Yeah, I kind of agree. Which FF should be played next if I've only played 15? So, what did you like about 15, Twisted? Like, if you can let me know what you liked about 15, I could direct you to which game suits those likes. I'm playing 12 right now. I enjoy it. Have fun, Noonie. Have fun. Like, 12 is good unless you start going for the 100%. There is so much RNG involved in it that it does become a hassle, basically. Have you heard about the Birdman FF10 mod? Danzo8 is doing videos about it. Supposedly it's not yet finished for public, but maybe you could ask. No, I've not heard of that. What's it about, Gyoza? Like, do you have any details at all about it, or...? I like 15, especially the banter between party members during a fight. So, character interaction in 15 was done good. Character interaction in 15 was done good. I will say that. Overall story, not so much. But like I say, you know, it's like we were saying before. Every Final Fantasy has some good points and some bad points, you know. I'm gonna have to get Bahamut's Overdrive up for Seymour, because I may need that. I-15, especially the banter. I've read that. Play 10. Yeah, I mean, you could always go for 10, Twisted.
Be strong.
So you hated the character. Sorry, you liked the characters, but hated the short length. In that case, I would go with... probably... You like the characters in 15. So you like that sort of bantery, messing around, not so serious aspect, I'm guessing. Which would probably be FF9. That's more comedy oriented, like for the first half of the game anyway. Yeah, I'd say maybe 9. I'd say give 9 a try. 13's good points. I mean, 13, I actually liked 13. I thought the story was actually pretty good at first. You know, it's like a lot of people were bothered by the linearity of it. I didn't care. You know what I mean? FF10's linear. In fact, when you think about it, FF10 and FF13 are pretty much the same. Like, the game is linear all the way up until, like, Calmlands, and in 13 it was Grand Pulse. So, I mean, you know, there's not much difference there between them. Ali Scott, welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are having an awesome time and enjoying the show. Go ahead and drop a comment in the chat to say hello to everybody else. We're all one big group here. We're all best of friends. Let's have some fun together. FF7 is pretty decent to play. Yeah, I mean, 7 is one of those things where I won't recommend it to anybody just because it's sort of overhyped, you know? Like, I enjoy playing 7, but the fan base for 7 is very, very toxic, if that makes sense. Like, 7 has a lot of bad points, but as soon as you bring even one of those bad points up, that's it. You're pretty much just a hater, you know? So, yeah, you know, I mean, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. Long-time YouTube viewer, first time catching live. No problem, Ali, no problem. I actually do rarely live stream. I do want to start doing more, though. So, you know, definitely be on the lookout for more streams in the future. And Hot Crimson, the only thing I like about 13 is the music and the graphics. The graphics for 13 are really, really nice. I do agree with you there. They are very, very nice. Especially compared to everything else that came out in that time frame as well. Like, 13 graphics were way ahead compared to other PS3 games at the time. Wow, I just cannot hit them at all. There we go. Okay, it's like FF10 mod that's made more difficulty. It's like this, but Birdman has modified basically everything a bit challenging. It has some cool custom bosses and custom enemy attacks. Huh. That does sound interesting. That does sound interesting. But yeah, I mean, if you know who's like developing the user, then go ahead and send him a message, you know, say I'm interested in taking a look at it. I would love to play a harder version of FF10. I mean, it's like we're sort of, we're at the point on the Sin Unleashed mod now where we're sort of balancing out on difficulty-wise, so we're not having too much difficulty. A couple of bosses might give us a bit of trouble, but, you know, like, general encounters now are pretty easy. So we've gone past the worst of it. If you'd like to, you could look it up yourself. His videos, so you know what it's like. Yeah, I'll give it a look. I'll give it a look, you know. I'll give it a look later. 15 still looks visually impressive today. Yeah, it does, actually. It does. 13 definitely holds... it definitely holds its own, you know. 7 is good until you leave the first city. I don't know. I kind of think... Midgar is kind of the worst of the game, but that's just me. Like, I don't really enjoy the start of 7 because it's so slow. I didn't enjoy 7, don't know what it was about. I mean, some people don't, you know. Some people absolutely love it, some people don't like it. What am I farming right now? I'm not farming right now. I am proceeding through Gagazat through the story. What else have we got here? I was looking so forward to 13 currently. It's the only FF I haven't replayed. Shame it wasn't what we were expecting. The thing with 7 was that it was most people's first experiences with FF, so many people... Yeah, that's literally my argument as well, Eli. It's literally a case... ooh, okay, I probably shouldn't have looked away for a second there. We'll go Aeon. But yeah, I agree, like, FF7 is a lot of people's first experiences with Final Fantasy, so it is just like that nostalgia factor playing into it. That's why I think it is for a lot of people. Like, all these people that just rave and rave and rave about FF7 probably haven't played it in over 10 years. So I'd be interested to see all these old FF fans go back and replay it. Rip Ixion! Okay, what else have we got? Love your stuff, Primal. Just working on Final Fantasy VIII playthrough right now. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Darius, my man. Thank you very much. Like, it means a lot, my man. It means a lot. You know what? We're going to have to use a Mega Phoenix here. Yeah, Mega Phoenix. We have enough. We have enough. Haven't played this game in a hot minute. Dude, you need to play it. Like, you gotta play it. Who doesn't love playing FF10, you know? Like, FF10 is the golden game for me. Yo, Brown, what do I think about FF Tactics? Tactics, I've not played. Like, I've not played Tactics at all. I do want to play Tactics, but the Game Boy games and the Wii games I've not played. So I can't answer anything about Tactics, I'm afraid. Was 13 really that bad? I liked 13. I liked 13, honestly. It's like there were some bad aspects to 13, but overall I liked it. Also, just a note to everyone, if you don't talk to once here, he will never appear in Mokkolonia Forest later, so you can never buy 4-slotted armor. So next time you play through the game, make sure you talk to him on Gagazet here. Okay, what else we got? That's fair enough about 7 then. I went back and played it after 10 and 12. I played every Final Fantasy, but I think the purest experience was Final Fantasy V. My first FF was SNES 4 and 6. Trans going old school there, back on the SNES. Oh my god, an FF Tactics with 13-15 graphics would be the best. I mean, hey man, get onto Square, you know, it's like, get onto them and tell them, make it happen. If enough of the fan base demand it, it will happen sooner or later. It's like, Square will do where the money's at, you know? Okay, what have you got for me once? Well, pretty much nothing. So we're going to go ahead and leave that. I am going to go ahead and sell a whole bunch of my useless gear though, because it's just taking up my inventory. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm going to keep that. We do need to get rid of all this useless junk though. Stoneproof, poisonproof. I'm going to keep that actually. That's pretty good. That's going to come in handy later. Stoneproof and poisonproof. 2 empty slots, but magic 10%, so useless. P-Steel, no, don't need Distill Power. Oh, 3 open slots. Yeah, I'll keep that. And P-Stroll, keep that. Death Ward? No, I don't need that. Stone Ward? No. Sleep Ward? No. Sleep Ward? No. Silence? No. Onyx Shield? No, I don't need Magic Defense. Okay, what else have we got going on in the chat right now? They get enough of my money from FF14. Dude, exactly the same here. They get so much of my money from 14, it's unreal. Luckily enough though, I'm not one of the people that goes ahead and just buys Fantasias every other day. Although I certainly know a few people who do that. Still waiting on the remake of FF7. Yep, I'm waiting on the remake as well, but I have very, very mixed opinions on the remake. I don't know whether it's going to be good or not, so it's one of them. Like, I'm hoping for it, but I'm not getting overly invested this early. I'm one of those old FF7 fans. It's still great, still my fave. Then 10, then 9, then 6. Everything beyond 10 is garbage in my opinion. So, Lee, the interesting thing is, FF10 was actually the last Final Fantasy made by Squaresoft. After FF10, the company was bought out by... I can't remember who bought them, but that's basically where they became Square Enix anyway. So it's quite interesting that you have that moment. And Lua Moore for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Dude, of course I'm going to keep it up. You know, it's Final Fantasy. I'm going to be keeping this up forever. But once again, my man, thank you very much for the super chat. It does mean a lot, and it does help. That is going to go towards my pizza fund for tonight. Along with Phantom Crusher's lovely donation earlier on. So it looks like I am in for a large pizza tonight, thanks to you guys. What else have we got? Hanyon Song. My first Final Fantasy is 9. Still one of the best JRPG that I played. Enjoy 8 too, but I can't force myself to finish 7 and 10. Both 13 and 15 are really beautiful. Dude, if you've not finished 10, you should finish 10. Like, just finish 10, seriously. I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit biased because not only am I playing 10 right now, but 10 is above and beyond my favourite. I highly recommend finishing 10, dude. Like, you're really missing out there. Well, you need to contact him in personally, like send him a message. You could ask him, Danzo, about it, but I found that Birdman had a YouTube channel. I'm not sure if he's active. Yeah, no worries, man. I'll look him up. I mean, now that I know about the mod, it'll be on my radar, and I will actually, I will look into it, see what's going on with it. See if I can get a copy of it myself to try out. You know, we'll have some fun with that if I can get it. If I can't get it, then it just means waiting until the mod's released, and then well, we'll go from there with it. You know, but I'll definitely be looking out for it. Okay, we have a second super chat from Luamau. Man, you're really going overboard there. Thank you very much. Get some extra toppings for the pizza, dude. I love you. It's like, I'm in for a good pizza tonight. I'm in for a good pizza. You know, it's like, definitely in for a good pizza tonight. Thanks a lot, though. It does mean a lot, you know. It does mean a lot. I love you guys to PCs. Always got my back. Always got my back. It's like treating me to a pizza, you know. It's like, definitely love you guys. Hopefully the remake is good, but I don't want them to build the hype and then release something like 15. So, funny thing is, Declan, like 15 is the one reason I'm not getting too hyped about the remake of 7. Not only that, here's the thing. FF7 basically shaped like games for a lot of people. Like Aerith's death scene, for example, that was a big moment in gaming history. Now, are they going to leave that in? Are they going to take that out? Are they going to keep her alive? Are they going to kill her? Are they going to change the way she dies? You know, it's like there's so many things that they can get wrong that if they do, it's gonna be bad for them. I think that's why they waited so long to make a remake of 7, because they know themselves that if they mess this up, they're in trouble. Apparently 10.2 was also Squaresoft. Was 10.2 Squaresoft or was that Square Enix? I think 10.2 was Square Enix. I could be wrong on that though, it could be Soft. But yeah, I think it might have been Enix. Come over, would give me a reason to make pizza from scratch. Pizza from scratch. It's been a long time since I've had homemade pizza. Well, at the same time, the last time I made a homemade pizza, it didn't turn out too well. It didn't turn out too well. So yeah, I tend to stay away from homemade pizzas, especially when I make them myself. They already have stuff like pre-order now for bonus materia. Dude, seriously, they're already doing pre-orders for materia? Wow. I can't believe that. Okay, what materia are they pre-ordering? Like, is it something useless, or is it actually something that's going to be good, like EXP Plus or something? Yeah, I hope they keep their real money away from it as well. They definitely need to keep real money things away from it, like DLC and that. I don't want to see any weapon DLCs. They're probably going to have an Aerith DLC. Like, they will have an Aerith DLC where you can have her in the party. I bet you. It's like, it's Square Enix. That, you know, Square, they're greedy. Oh man, I've had a flush of comments on YouTube now. This is the problem, like trying to read YouTube and Twitch. Let's see, what have we got here? I played them all, other than the MMORPG versions. My favourite was 6. I have honestly probably beaten it 20 plus times. It's my go-to when I'm bored. The MMO ones are not for everybody. I do get that. I would suggest maybe checking out 14 though. It's really user-friendly, and obviously it's always getting updated. There's loads of new content. It will be something that will always have something for you to do. I mean, I've played it since the alpha, and I still have things to do. Like, I've not run out of content to do on it yet, and I've played that a lot. Still tweaking it. Okay, FF14 was the MMO one, right? It is. Wait, what? The FF14 is the MMO game. Is it decent or is it pay to win? It's absolutely not pay to win. You cannot pay anything that gives you an in-game advantage. Literally, the only thing on the cash shop is cosmetic. It's either mounts or like glamour for your characters. There is absolutely nothing that affects gameplay on like the actual store. Like, if you want something that increases your stats, you have to earn it. You have to get it, basically. You cannot just buy it. Okay, what else have we got? FF14 is great after Round Reborn. Yeah, Round Reborn it's a slog. It's definitely a slog fest. You know, it's one of those things that you have to get through the irritating part. At least they're shortening it though. They are working on removing a lot of the bloat from Round Reborn, because that is one of the problems, and they knew that they know it's a problem area basically. If the hype increases, they might cancel the 7 remake for the same reason Half-Life 3 will never come out. You know, I've never played Half-Life, so I don't know what the hype is about the game. It's like, one thing you guys are probably going to learn is there's a lot of games I've not played that are just like super loved and adored. But at the same time, I never did any PC gaming until like 2-3 years ago, so... Well, I say 2-3 years ago. FF14 was basically my first venture into PC gaming. And that was like the only thing I played on the PC for years and years and years. Square Enix officially for 10-2, but behind the scenes. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. I get what you mean there. Wait, what? 11 was an MMO as well. Yeah, 11 was an MMO as well, but I think a lot of people tend to ignore 11 because of the sheer RNG aspect of it. The sheer grind fest that is 11. Luckily enough, I did not play it though, so I saved myself the hassle there. It's like 11, I probably would have spent way too long on 11. Like with how grindy it is and with how old I was when 11 came out, yeah, I would have spent way too much time on that. 10-2 gave me the, okay, I suppose all good things have to come to an end feeling. It was genuinely terrible. I mean, I've kind of already explained my side of FF10-2, you know, it's like, it came out when I was in puberty, you had Yuna in the skimpy outfit. What more can I say? You know, like, what more can I say? It is exactly why I loved it, you know? What else have we got? The all materia. Dude, I would not like to, like, pre-order FF7 just to get an all materia. Might have to look into FF14 after giving up on WoW. So you're a WoW player. You know what's funny? We actually, in the FF14 community, we have a term for you WoW players. We call you guys the WoW refugees, because you will not believe the amount of WoW players that are just giving WoW up and coming over to FF14. Like, if you go over and check out the FF14 Reddit, that is literally all you will see on there all day, every day. Just loads of posts saying, like, WoW refugee here, loving the game, never expected it to be so good. Darius, can new players still get into F14? Played it before it got remade as a Realm Reborn. Yes, new players can absolutely get into it. A Realm Reborn is a little bit slow. It is a bit slow to get into. Everything is gated behind the story, so you can't just jump into endgame content. You can't just power level to get into the endgame content or anything like that. You do have to go through the story. Once you get through a Realm Reborn though, so Heaven's Ward expansion, Stormblood expansion, and Shadowbringers expansion, it does get really, really, really good. I mean, Shadowbringers itself is actually up for an award at the moment, so, I mean, it speaks for itself, you know, it speaks for itself. I do recommend checking it out, though. Well, a few minor things. You can buy more retainers for more space to hold stuff, and a few mounts just have the fastest ground speed. Only one mount has the improved speed. However, it's only 1 star. It's not 2 stars speed. So, it's not really that important to get. But, again, I mean, it doesn't affect flying speed anyway. So, I still wouldn't call it pay to win. I still wouldn't call it pay to win. Your accent is a thing of beauty, my good sir. Oh, thank you, Richard. That means a lot, man. That means a lot. I feel totally loved now. It's like, thank you, man. Thank you. It's like, you know, it takes a lot of effort to keep this lovely voice so smooth and beautiful. You know, keeping it fresh. Well, you probably realised I was talking out my arse there. Oh, but no, thanks for the compliment, man. Thanks for the compliment. And I was very disappointed by FF Type 0, though. Dude, I forgot Type 0 even existed until I just read that comment. Wow. Yeah, Type 0 is probably my least favourite FF, actually, not 15. Type 0. I literally forgot Type 0 was a thing. Basically, the hype for Half-Life 3 would be so big if it got announced, they could never deliver on it. Yeah, I think a lot of games are like that. Man, it's getting hard to get through all these comments now. So many coming in. God, I love you guys. Half-Life just feels like a tech demo to me. Okay. Why Half-Life is so popular and why people keep wanting it? Because the chapter ended in climactic and people have a lot of questions. It's been many years. The game is great otherwise. So basically it's like, it's an unfinished story, essentially. Like, the Half-Life story is not actually finished, is sort of what you're saying, I'm guessing. I invested too many years in 11. Lol, my wife was not happy. I know so many people that invested so much time into 11, man. I know so many people. Wow, refugee. Valor. He knows where it's at. Come to Odin/Light if you're from the EU. I can help you out. I agree with Valor. I myself am from the Odin server. You know, if you guys want to hit me up on Odin, feel free to come on and give me a slash hug. I'll give you one straight back. Anyways, going to go get my pizza now. Enjoy it, Valor. Enjoy it, man. You know, everybody needs a pizza in life. Everybody needs a pizza. My friends got me into WoW because they refused to tank, so they bought me 3 months and made me do it. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's funny. That's funny. It's like, you always need a tank. You always need a tank. It's like, I'm the heal slave. I'm the heal slave. So, you know, we're sort of brothers. We're sort of brothers, you know. Star Wars, the TOR. I know SW is Star Wars. I can't remember what TOR is, though. Another MMO I've never played. You played that and FF14, so both great. I agree, Diva. I agree. Shadowbringers was fantastic. Main scenario writer Natsuko Ishikawa did an amazing job with the story. I agree. Like, I absolutely hope she got a raise for that, or at least a very big bonus. Don't like 15. Don't like Type 0. Poor Tabata. Do I like Crisis Core at least? Not really. Not really. I'm not a big fan of Crisis Core. I like the concept of Crisis Core. I sort of like the story for Crisis Core. I don't like the gameplay of Crisis Core. The Old Republic, that's it, that's it. I knew it was something along those lines. I don't know why, but I was thinking the Old Republic. Like, I don't... Wait, no, not the Old Republic. Oh, what was I thinking? The Order something. Is there a Star Wars game with... The Order of the Republic? Like, is that a game? I feel like I'm thinking of a totally made-up Star Wars game right now. Knights of the Old Republic. That's totally a Star Wars game. I've totally not just made that up on the spot, right? Someone please tell me that's actually a Star Wars game. Knights of the Old Republic. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Well, at least now I know I did not make the game up in my head. So at least there's some confirmation for me there. Thank you very much, my man. Thank you very much, Diva. You've just saved my mentality right there. I got both on PC. They are great. So, like, years and years and years ago, they did a Star Wars Humble Bundle, and I bought all the old Star Wars games, and I've not played them. Like, I've not played them. I really need to, but unfortunately, a lot of them don't seem to work that well on Steam. Knights of the Old Republic 2 bored me so much, and it's easy if you go one-handed tank. I absolutely slaughtered the end bosses. Now see, that's how you play RPGs. Everything should be slaughtered. If you're not slaughtering something in a game like that, then what are you even doing? Glad to catch you live, by the way. Hope it's been going well, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's been going great. The support from you guys has been amazing. This right here is why I love streaming so much, because it means I get real-time interaction with you guys. I mean, I tried my first video premiere with the FF12 Overpowered series, and obviously with that being the first premiere I'd ever done, I didn't really know what to expect. Didn't know how it was going to work or anything like that. So I definitely learned a lot on that side. So now, like, next time I do more Overpowered series, I can do more premieres. I can give them that extra bit of time so people can sort of schedule it better. I can schedule it better for, like, the average viewer base. So, you know, but at least with premieres and live streams, I do have that real-time interaction with you guys, which, you know, it's what it's all about at the end of the day, you know? It's like, we've got to have some fun together. We've got to have some fun together. It's just the way it is. But guys, I'm sorry to say, I do need a 2-minute break. I am absolutely busting for the toilet. So, one thing that I suggest everybody does right now is take a couple of minutes, you know, stretch your legs, go toilet, get a drink. There's nothing worse than just sitting around for hours on end doing nothing. You know, it can lead to a lot of serious health conditions further down the line. So I definitely recommend get up, stretch your legs, even if it's just for a few minutes. But yeah, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet and we shall continue chatting when I get back. Okay, although before I go, I'll answer Wait What's question. What other RPGs are there where you can get super busted, like with Dragon Age Origins is one that comes to mind for me. Grandia. And I will talk more about Grandia when I get back to answer those questions for you, my man. Right, 2 minutes everybody. Again, make sure you stretch your legs. Okay, so we are back and it is time to jump straight into it. We are going to be fighting Seymour now, and in this mod I'm a little iffy on what's going to happen. You know, I'm a little iffy on what's going to happen. It's this is the first big step up in difficulty for the game, so let's see. Just watched the FF12 video. It was so sick. Thank you very much, 420. Thank you very much, man. You know, that one is definitely... It's definitely not the hardest one I've done, but it was definitely the longest. So, I mean, just the sheer response from everybody who's watched that has been absolutely amazing. And it does mean a lot, you know. It means that sheer huge amount of time I spent on it is just... It's all worth it in the end, you know. And thank you, Declan. I may actually need the look. I may actually need it. Not going to lie. Yeah, I mean, see, this is what ambushes do to you, man. They're dangerous. It's like being hit for 5k, 6k. It's like, ooh, these can get a little tough. These can get a little tough now. Let's see what Seymour does to me. I should probably heal, actually, in case I get another ambush. Let's see what Seymour does. What's the plan of action for today? Like, I've never heard of this mod. Okay, basically, let me give you a quick rundown on the mod then, 420, while this cutscene is on. So, the Sin Unleashed mod is obviously a mod for Final Fantasy X. It is a straight 60% increase in all enemy stats. Basically, you know, if a monster has 10 speed, it gets bumped up to 16. If it has 100 speed, it gets bumped up to 160. Penance goes from 10 million HP to 16 million HP. So rather than that fight being an hour, it's going to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours. But yeah, it's just a straight 60% increase on all enemy stats. It's not so hard on the later game, but on the earlier game it can get real messy. For example, the Lancer tutorial in Kilika Forest with Kimari. While if you don't actually grind Kimari beforehand, that Lancet tutorial will actually softlock the game because the enemy is so strong, it one-shots Kimari. And if Kimari dies, you can't do anything, like you can't revive him or anything like that, because the game's hard programmed that you can only use Lancet at that time. That sounds like Dark Souls mode. Pretty much, yeah. And welcome to the channel, I'm Neil. Thank you for the follow, my man. I hope you are enjoying the show. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting mod. It's an interesting mod. The early game gets real interesting. And trust me when I say, the first time you get first strike on a weapon, it's like the first time you get to Guado Salom, it's just a big sigh of relief. Right, let's see. Is this going to be nasty, or is he going to be nice? What have we got? What have we got, Seymour? Come on. What are you going to do to me? That brings back nightmares of when I was younger doing this, boss. Yeah. I do have Bahamut's Overdrive already done, but I don't want to open with that. I want to use Bahamut's Overdrive as a like a last ditch thing, you know? That's sort of my, oh no, like shit's hitting the fan. So we're gonna see. We'll see what Seymour can do to us. It's like we are like really overpowered for this part of the game, to be fair. But Seymour's stats, well, this Seymour, his stats are way higher than like enemies and bosses previously. This is the first jump up in difficulty. What was that Grandeur game? I want to look into it. Sorry, no worries. Wait, what? Let me type it into the chat just so you get the correct spelling. So it is Grandeur. It's just had a re-release on Steam, but apparently the Steam version is quite broken. It's also on the Switch. I think that version works. I don't know. I've not looked into it too much. But basically, it's one of the like old school JRPGs that just sort of flew under the radar. It's really good, and once you start knowing what to do, you can really break the game, because each different weapon and each different magic has its own level essentially. So you can level up your magic and weapons super early by like cheesing things, and then yeah, you can get pretty broke on it. And Jeffrey Zoxon, Zup bro, what's going on, my man? What's going on? Have I ever played Dragon Quest games? No. I was going to pick a Dragon Quest game up a few years ago. I can't remember which one, but they had a thing where they were banning YouTubers, so I was like, nah, I'm not going to support this. James Outlook 82, welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are enjoying the show. And oh my god, 112,000 HP. Okay, let's get haste on everyone first. Hated this battle. Yep, this is the one that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to say the least. I remember playing Grandeur 2 on the PS2 when I was about 8 years old, and it was way too hard for me at that age. I've not played much of Grandeur 2. Like, I got it, and I can't remember why. I stopped playing it super early, and I can't remember why. I need to go back to that, actually. I do need to go back to that. Grandeur 1 and 2 remasters are on Steam. Yes, Grandeur 2 on Steam works flawlessly. I'm not sure about Grandeur 1, though. I don't know if that's been patched yet. There's a lot of problems with the PC release of Grandeur 1. Avid fan here from the Philippines. I love all my Avid fans, so welcome, Jeffrey. Welcome. It's like, I hope you're enjoying the show, my man. I hope you're enjoying the show. Hope you have enough Phoenix Downs. Dude, I've got 99 Phoenix Downs and Auto Phoenix on Tidus. So, we got this. We got this. It's like, I don't really care about my Aeons. I'm just using them to sort of soak up Seymour's turns. I'm too scared to see what his damage will actually do to me. So, you know, we're sort of cheesing him a little. Did he get rid of haste on everyone? Or has he got haste on? Oh yeah, I don't have use on Walker yet. Gonna have to get that. Well, it doesn't really matter what element we use, so we'll just go for ice. Okay, no new comments. I'm finally caught up on the comments. Damn. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about Morticus. Okay, Morticus isn't too bad on health. Morticus isn't too bad. Right, did he get rid of my haste? No, he did not. And I can't cast slow on him. What else have I got? What have I got on everyone? Let's get some quick hits going. Let's get some quick hits going. It's like we'll start the quick hit spam. We'll start the quick hit spam. Hello. How much harder is this mod compared to the base game? Lorelite. So it's a 60% increase for all enemy stats. Early on, it's really hard early on. That was quite a bit of damage, and it inflicts zombie. Do I have any holy water? Yeah, I've got 99 holy waters. We're safe there. But yeah, it's a 60% stat increase basically. So early on, it's really difficult. But the further you get in the game, the more it sort of balances and evens out. We're still at the point where an ambush can kill us. We aren't completely broken just yet, but that will be coming up sort of soon. Like, once we get through Xanacan and that, it will be coming up. Thanks for the recommendation. I'll definitely get it when I can. No worries, dude. Like, Grandia is one of those gems that I will always recommend people check out. It is amazing. I kind of want to see beat the game with that. Wait. Am I missing something 420? It was such a nicely made video, but you want to see me beat the game with that. I feel like I've missed something here. You want to see me beat what game with what? I hate his cross attack. Yeah. I mean, we'll probably kill him before that. It's like, how much health is he on now? I could probably 34k. Yeah, we can probably finish that with Bahamut. We can probably just use Bahamut's overdrive to finish that now. Looks like you have nothing to worry about with the damage you're doing. So, Declan, funny thing is, I've already completed 2 sphere... Have I done 2 sphere grids? I think I've done 2, like, character grids for the characters. If I've not done 2, I've nearly done 2. So, needless to say, I'm very strong for this part of the game. Talking about FF12. Oh, you mean my Overpowered Series? Yeah, I completely missed Lou's comment. I completely missed that. My bad. Yeah, I mean, if I finished FF12 with those, like, stats and the gear I had, it literally would have just been me doing this through the entire game. Like, I wouldn't even need this hand. I would literally just need the analog stick. Well, and I suppose, like, to press X to advance the text and that. But I would literally just be able to walk through the game. Even the optional bosses and that. Everything would sort of get one shot. Like, I could in a boss battle, because of the gambits, I could sit here with my arms up, you know, just relaxing, feet up, you know, sitting back, and the boss would melt. You know, like 10-20 seconds for most bosses. Yzmat would probably take about 20-25 minutes. But once again, I could just sit there with my arms up and do nothing. Did you use the Sin Ship fight cheese to gain a boost? A little bit, Laura. I did it for about 30 minutes because I was streaming it. So I didn't want to grind too much there because obviously, you know, people watching the stream, I didn't want to bore them, basically. And this right here, this is one of my favourite scenes in FF10. It's where Yuna first realises. You know, it's like her and Tidus have had that lovely romantic moment. And now she learns the truth. It's like everyone was keeping the secret from Tidus about the final Aeon killing Yuna. Tidus keeps the secret from Yuna about Jacked. you know, it's one of those nice little things that sort of balances out, and it really shows how much they care about each other. At least I think so, anyway.
I knew it was true.
Overpowered Series takes you so much time. 12 took a lot of time. 12 definitely took a lot of time. 8 and 9 didn't take that long. I mean, I think 8 took about 80 hours, but that's only because I went way overboard on it. 9 was done in about 40 hours, if I remember correctly. And 10 was... I think 10 was about 70 hours, maybe?
Let's get him. I think my old man would want that.
Well, I made that look easy. Dude, what can I say? What can I say, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, again, I am mega overpowered for this point in the game. So, yeah. Like, I've sort of grinded myself to be on par with the stat curve. If I didn't grind at all, that would have gone a lot harder.
I think I'll just pretend I didn't hear nothing.
You pay money to see a montage of bosses getting one shot. Dude, like, I've already got a walkthrough for FF12 and all the bosses get one shot in there anyway. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm a grinder at heart. I always grind. So, pretty much whenever I do a walkthrough series, things sort of get one shot. Right, which is the column with the item? There it is. The Saturn Crest. See, one of these columns there has the Saturn Crest in, and I can never remember which one it is. I always have to go through and look through them all. And of course, if you've seen my Overpowered series or you've seen my other walkthroughs, you know I make a save point everywhere. So we're going to make one there. Okay, I saw a video of someone that had level 99 with the burning bow and killing everything with ease. Dude, the burning bow is like 5 times weaker than the Satan Grot. Like, the burning bow is, I think it's got like 54 damage or something like that. Yep, on the Switch, no speed up though. Yeah, the Switch doesn't have the speed up, unfortunately. For Final Fantasy X, the only thing that has the speed booster is the PC version. I don't know why they didn't include it on the others, but unless, Laurelite, are you talking about the FF12? Like, you on about 10 or 12 there?
Someone is using these faith. Someone is
Okay, what else have we got? Professional. Dude, what can I say, you know? It's like professional grinder. Like, professional grinder. You know what? I'm going to make a shirt with professional grinder on. Like, I'm literally going to make a shirt. The good thing is, like, with YouTube, because I've got more than 10,000 American subscribers, like, I can basically make shirts on Teespring, and then I can order samples for myself at, like, just production cost. So it's like, if I want, like, a cool design shirt just for myself and that, I can just throw the design on there and order it that way, and it works out super cheap for me. So yeah, I'm gonna get Pro Grinder. I'm gonna get a Pro Grinder shirt. Like, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. It's like, whenever I stream Final Fantasy, I'll just stick on Pro Grinder. Whenever someone says something like, you're so OP, I'll just be like, dude, Pro Grinder, Pro Grinder. Although this one kind of works, like, just do it. Like, it kind of works. You know, it's like, just grind, just grind. It should be professional crossed out with grinder under it. I agree, man. I agree. Okay, what else have we got? I got something to watch now. Yes, we're my FF12 walkthrough. It doesn't have commentary. This was way back when my channel was still quite small and I wasn't really doing commentaries, things like that. But it is like 140 videos, something like that. But yeah, it was back when I only did commentaries for guides and that, not for my actual walkthroughs or playthroughs and that. What else? We got Johnny123. Don't you find it boring to grind so much, killing the same enemies over and over? How do I overcome boredom? How do I overcome boredom? Right. This is one question that a lot of people ask. You know, whether it's on my playthroughs, my live streams, my overpowered videos. Do I get bored? Of course I get bored. But it's hard for me to get bored. Like, I could grind for hours without getting bored. But then when I do get bored, boredom hits me hard. So what I typically tend to do, like, obviously I don't play console or anything on a TV. I play it on a monitor. So it's like the same monitor I use for my PC, I use my console on. So I've got two monitors right next to each other. So whenever I'm grinding on one monitor, I've got YouTube, Netflix, anime, you know, whatever on the other monitor. Or I could be in Discord with some friends, or I could be listening to podcasts. And, you know, I just sort of zone out doing the grinding that way. So that's one way of removing a lot of the boredom from grinding. I'm back. Anyone unfamiliar with gaming might think you're referring to a certain dating app. You might get some unwanted attention. That's true. That's true. But hey, why the market? Why the market, you know? Maybe I'll stick it up on YouTube, you know? Maybe someone else will want the grinder app. Whether you're a grinder in JRPGs or you're a grinder on the app, you know? It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm definitely going to make a note of that comment, 420. It should be professional crossed out with grinder underneath it. I like that. I like that. I'm going to go with that. Like, that's a good one, man. That's a good one. I do like that. Whenever I'm grinding, I always have a podcast or vid on the side. Yeah, you pretty much need to. You pretty much need to. Like, it keeps you sane. It keeps you sane.
What did you do?
When I get bored while grinding, I take half an hour break and then continue. When I get bored of grinding, like when boredom really kicks in for me, I have to stop. I can't just take a break. I have to stop and do something else for a couple of days, and then I'll go back and carry on grinding. I remember spending hours and hours playing this game on PS2. So, funny thing, Jeffrey, I've got this game on every platform, and I've played it just so many times. Like, I have literally every version of this game released. For the remaster, I even have the Japanese version of the like PS3 version. Because when the HD remaster first came out, it was released in Japan like 6 months earlier than EU. I can't wait for that. So I ordered the Japanese version. And what's more, I have a full 100% playthrough on the Japanese version. Like, no mistakes or anything like that. I don't understand Japanese. But I've played this game so many times that I know where the nodes are on the sphere grid. And I know where, like, the skills are in the menu and that. So it's like, I was doing it all from memory. I couldn't read anything. But just going off the memory, because I played it that many times, I had no issues like getting the 100% on the game. And Ruben, thank you for following, man. I hope you are enjoying the show. And hey, if you're in chat, go ahead and say hello. What are friends? Oh, I mean, I think there's something imaginary. You know, like I don't know, man. I don't know. Never heard of this friend you speak of. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird concept, isn't it? You know, like, it's one of those things I don't say often. Like, what are friends? Is there an overpowered video for Final Fantasy VII? It's coming. Not soon, but it's coming. I am working on it. Like, at the moment, I've got the general layout done. I've got a couple of different stopping points in mind, so I just need to decide which one. And then from there, like, I've got the start of the script wrote. The script is wrote up to... I think it's wrote up to about halfway through Midgar. So, you know, still pretty early, but it is being worked on. But the overpowered videos do take a lot of time in the planning stage, so that's why it's a bit of a slow process there. Believe it or not, like, oftentimes, well, not FF12, because FF12 really hated me, but oftentimes, the planning and the writing the script and all that actually takes longer than the recording the clips. So, yeah, there is that, there is that. Junie, what's my favourite FF game? FF10. Hands down, FF10. Like, that is just, hands down, Final Fantasy X is my favourite. I used to listen to like 6 to 8 hour long audiobooks when grinding out Killing Floor 2 levels. Oh, there was an audiobook I used to listen to and it kept me going for so long while I was grinding things. What was it? I can't remember what it was, but it was like a super long audiobook. but it kept me going for so long. Martin Rolf just subscribed. Welcome to the channel, my man. I hope you are enjoying the stream. If you're having fun, if you're in the chat, definitely pop a comment on and say hello. And Jameser2223 UK, hello dude. You love my Overpowered series. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Like, you know, it's like I'm glad you guys enjoy them, you know? It's like I'm glad so many people are loving the Overpowered series. It does mean a lot. What else have we got? Friends are people you can trust to fight your enemies. Oh. So basically like someone who helps me grind, maybe? Yeah, is that what friends are, Jen? Pre-order the remake and do it on there. You get Cactar and Carbuncle summons as pre-order bonus. Cactar and Carbuncle. I'm not how would they work in FF7? Like, auto-reflect would be largely pointless that early. And Cactar, 1000 damage that early would be really, really broken. Like, if you can get it at the start of the game, that'd be pretty strong, to be honest. Agreed. FF10, best FF. I love you, Laurelite. I love you. Bro, I remember meeting a group of FF10 haters. Wait, what? FF10 haters? They exist? Nah, something dodgy is going on there. It's like, how can you hate FF10? FF10 is just like the best ever, man. It's just the best ever. Damn, I'm at the Dark Flanks and I don't have armor break. Oh, but Tidus is still doing max damage. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's really nice that I don't need armor break. Oh wait, he's got piercing on the weapon, hasn't he? That's why. They say it's super overrated. I mean, if people don't like 10, then they don't like it. But saying it's super overrated? Nah. Like, I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. You know, I mean, if they think it's overrated, they think it's overrated. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what people say, it's not going to change their mind, really, is it? So, you know, I mean, there's not really anything we can do about it. No, dude, it's overrated. It's the best FF. Yeah, exactly, it's the best, you know? I don't think it's overrated, though. Like, I think it's great, you know? Have I played Dragon's Quest? No, James, I've not. I was going to play them a few years ago, but there was a period where, like, they just started banning anybody who made well, not banning. They started striking YouTube channels who were doing videos on the series, like, years and years ago. And because of that, I said no. I'm not supporting a company who's going to go after the fans like that. So I never got into Dragon's Quest. You know, it's just one of them. You sure they weren't talking about 7? I agree. Like, 7... I personally think 7 is overrated. It's a good game. I enjoy it. I think it's overrated. Like, that's just what I think anyway. Oh yeah, there's no chest this side. And I still need to get the fish. Need to capture the fish. Right, well there's 2 of them. 16,000, that's not too bad, that's not too bad. Riku is utterly useless for me at this point in the game because I've just not done anything with her, so she's just on stealing duty. Riku is pure steal duty. I've seen a lot of people appreciate FF5 as of recently. You know, I've noticed that myself. Like, a lot of people seem to be talking about FF5 lately. Gonna replay FF4 soon if I can find my PSP disc. Smart choice, man. Smart choice. You can never go wrong with an FF4 playthrough. 10 is great. I have it on the PS2, 3, and 4. Still not bored of it. When I tired of fighting, I spent hours playing Blitzball. I like Blitzball in moderation. I think it would have been better if it wasn't 10 minutes a match, though. Like, it gets old pretty quickly, Blitzball does. Especially when you've done it so many times. So I do get bored of Blitz, to be fair. I do get bored of Blitz. Yeah, exactly, Major, exactly. You know, it's good in moderation. The problem is I still have to do the Blitzball on this. I haven't even got attack rails for Walker yet, unfortunately. I've still got to get that. You can go wrong with an FF4 playthrough if you play the new versions where they nerfed the hell out of Dark Cecil. Wait, I'm guessing you mean the Steam release? They nerfed Cecil? That's too late. Oh no, I got it. That was lucky. Speaking of Blitzball, has the mod mixed with it? What do you mean has the mod mixed with it? Like, I'm not 100% what you mean there. Do you mean like has it made it more difficult, or what else have we got? If you play through the story it's fine, but if you were like me, I played it all at the end and freaking got sucked. Yeah, I can see that. The ability Dark is a lot weaker from DS and up. They changed how it worked. Ah, okay, I get you. Like, has the mod changed at all? No, Blitzball's the same. Blitzball is the same. I think. I don't think Blitzball stats have changed. I don't think they have. I'm like 99% sure it's the same. But the only Blitzball I've done in this playthrough is the original Lucagoa tournament. Which, considering I won with base, like, Goa team, I don't think they've changed. There was a chest back there. Yeah, I didn't pick it up, did I? I didn't go up and pick it up. I'll go back and get it now. See, it's like I'm not even really looking at the game screen. I'm more looking at the chat. Like, I don't want to fall behind again. Like, let me just put the speed up booster and no battles on while I run up and get this chest. Just to speed it up. I'm probably going to keep ×2 on, actually. Just to have a little bit of extra speed. Alright, now that we're back where we all turn enemies back on. Yeah, it's like I don't want to fall behind on the chat again, so I'm trying to keep up to date on the chat as much as I can. Because I fell a little behind on it earlier, and wow, it took me a while to catch up on that. I'm gonna be honest, I never did any Blitzball, and never liked using Walker in fights. Walker is actually the second highest damager in the game. That's why I use him. Like, my team is Tidus and Walker, because they are the two most damaging characters in the game. And then you've also got Yuna, just because it's Yuna. You know, it's like, Yuna, you know what I mean? Who doesn't like having Yuna in the party? Gonna unlock the entire board for every character. A perfect sphere grid. I'll have a perfect sphere grid for the main characters. I'm probably not gonna do it for everyone, to be honest. But yeah, I'll have to do it for the main characters because I will be doing Dark Aeons and Pennies with the mod. So all characters will definitely be getting done. Sorry, not all characters. 3 characters will definitely be getting done, which will be Tidus, Walker, and Yuna. Since FF10 is my favourite FF, what is my least favourite? Well, originally, earlier on, I said FF15, then someone reminded me Type 0 exists, so I'm going to change that to Type 0. Walker is OP. Yep, Walker is definitely OP. Attack rails is super strong. How long are we streaming today? I haven't quite decided yet. Like, here's the thing. So, I'm meant to be raiding on FF14 at 7:30 UK time, which is in 1 hour. So in 1 hour I start raiding on FF14. So FF10 will be ending in an hour. But if you guys want to watch like the FF14 stream, you know, I don't mind streaming that as well. It's up to you guys if you guys want to watch it. Or saying that, no, I should probably ask the others if they're okay with it first, actually. But, you know what I mean, the possibility is there. The possibility is there. But, either way, an hour at least, 4 hours at most. Although, then again, no, I should probably actually get something to eat before I raid. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, I know Yuna is better, Magic and Walker is good, but Lulu, Orin and Tidus was my jam. I mean, the good thing about FF10 is endgame, it doesn't matter, all the characters are the same. So it's whatever you want, really, you know. Me personally, I go for Tidus, Yuna, and Waka. I used to go with Tidus, Riku, Yuna. You know, I mean, it's whatever you want, really. Oh, and I forgot Riku replaces Yuna after swimming a bit. So I'll throw Yuna back in now, actually. Yuna. There she is. Okay, Type 0 is good though. I don't really like it. What's your favourite FF spin-off game like Crisis Core or Disgaea? I liked Disgaea. Well, I liked Disgaea in moderation. I played the original Disgaea. I did not get the new Disgaea or anything like that. It's way too monetized, should I say. But I don't know. I don't really do the spin-offs for FF, you know? Like, I don't really do them much anyway. I want to watch you get wrecked by Pepsi Man, to be honest. Yeah. Pepsi's gonna wreck us. Pepsi's gonna wreck us horribly. Hey, Marcus. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? You enjoying the stream, my man? It wasn't for everyone, honestly, so I can't be mad. Yeah, I mean, some FFs are like that, you know. Some, you know, like, some are going to have mixed reviews, basically. I'm not sure, Major. It's basically the one that just has, like, 100 characters on the store to buy. But it's like, anything that's, like, super monetized on the store and that, I'm not really a fan of. You know, it's like, if I'm going to buy a game, I want to buy the game, you know? It's like, if you're going to flood it with mini transactions, then at least make the game free or make it cheap, you know? But it's like, I'm not paying full retail and then having to buy, like, hundreds of characters, you know what I mean? So, NT, yeah. Jerusalem is still PSP. Is that the second one or the original that released? I played the original, like, way back when that released. But I didn't get the second one. First time you've seen me live. Yeah, my streaming schedule is a little iffy, Marcus. Like, there are times where I really want to stream, but then, like, everything just comes out all at once. And it leaves me, like, unable to stream. Because I want to move on and do the newer things first, sort of thing. But now, you know, we've got some free time, so we'll bang the streams out and get this series done, so I can move on to my my next one. I've only got to part 3. Am I missing much? I mean, I assume you've already, like, I assume you already know what goes on in the story. The only thing you're really missing is, like, the comedy aspect, because we did have a lot of fun on the earlier parts. Plus open story mode. Story is the cycle before, the one in the first. Don't miss the chest this time, I need to remember that. Let's just flee from that because it'll be quicker. And after you can continue the story cycle from the first game. Okay, yeah, so it was the first one that I played then and not Dudism. Do I have a stream schedule? At the moment it's sort of random, but I do want to start streaming on the regular. We'll see. I'm probably going to set up a schedule soon, but first I want to make sure I can commit to the schedule, you know what I mean? So I think I might try and stream once a week at first, and then from there maybe try and expand it on and on and on. You know, it's like, see what I can do and see what I can't do. But the last thing I want to do is say I'm going to stream here, here and here, and then not be able to do it, you know what I mean? Especially because, like, a lot of my subscribers are Final Fantasy fans. So if I wanted to stream, like, a new game, it wouldn't really be worth it to stream, if that makes sense. At least from a time perspective, anyway. Had to grind much, more than usual. Not really, I've not done a whole lot of grinding. I did about half an hour on Sin Scales at the very start of the game. Well, the ones on the boat to Killiker anyway. I did a fair few hours of grinding on the high bridge, so I'm definitely like really overpowered for what I should be at this point. But nah, I mean not too much grinding. I could have definitely gone a lot further on the high bridge, to be fair. But you know, getting mentioned in stream made my day today, dude. I mention everyone who comments. You know, it's like, we're having a conversation. Of course, of course I'm going to call you out. You know what I mean? Well, not call you out, give you a shout out. You know, it's like, I'm not just going to randomly talk to someone and not mention their existence. It's like, I think that's rude, you know? If I'm talking to you, yeah, I'm gonna mention you. How long will I be streaming for tonight? I'm just going out for dinner soon. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. It's 6:30 now. So I start raid in an hour. Maybe I'll take a break, order my pizza, eat that, and then stream for raid. Because I can finish, well, I can do more of FF10 tomorrow, and I am getting really, really hungry. So that pizza is just calling me out right now. It's hard to decide, to be fair. It's hard to decide. Let's see. Perfect sphere grid in the starting area. Hell no. Hell no. I saw the Stin Scales one. You struggled on the Mian High Road, what I saw. Yeah, Mihan was a bit dangerous because of the ambushes and getting a one-shot. I intend to stream a perfect game this time. I mean, this FF10 playthrough is sort of a perfect playthrough to a degree. So there is that. It's like I've not been calling all the little ins and outs out, but so far it is a 100% playthrough. At least there's nothing been missed anyway. I mean, I haven't done Blitzball or anything like that yet. I'm leaving that till later, but yeah, so far it is a 100%. WoW 2. Do you mean like World of Warcraft? No, I don't play World of Warcraft. Oh, are we back on pizza? We are back on pizza, my man. Like, I'm so hungry. I want to order the pizza. Oh, man, I really need a pizza. Have I played all the main series FF games? Yes. I have played every FF. Every main FF, should I say. Apart from 11. I did try 11. I was on it for like 10 minutes. Couldn't figure it out. Gave up. So, did I go back and collect the 2 chest over the ravine? Not yet. I'm going to do that when I start capturing monsters here. Because like, I'm going to have to capture a ton of monsters anyway for the monster arena. So, I'll pick them up then. Then again, I suppose I could pick them up while I'm here. Chris Tomlin, hey man, got into your channel through the FF8 remake and have been enjoying all vids and series since. Keep up the good work. Pizza for the win. I agree, Chris. Pizza for the win. And thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed my FF8 videos. That was a whole lot of fun. Apart from that one Marlboro death. That one Marlboro death was not fun. I can still remember exactly how it happened. So, well, it's given me a little bit of PTSD. Oh wait, yeah, I need to get Kimari and actually to lance at this for White Wind. Completely forgot about that there. Completely forgot. We'll swap Una back out for Tidus just so I can kill it. Wrong raid. Yeah, wrong raid. Wrong raid. Our pizza is almost ready. Damn you! Damn you! I still need to order mine. I'm gonna have to order it in a minute. Someone order this man a pizza. I'm going to order it any moment now. It's like, I need to decide what to have. It's like, that's the thing. I need to decide. It's one of those things, you know? Do I go like meaty or do I go classic? Might even go ham and pineapple, you know, a good old Hawaiian pizza. Because I do like them. In fact, I probably shouldn't have said pineapple on stream. I'm probably going to get lynched now. Is FF14 Heroes real? FF4 Heroes? I've not heard of FF4 Heroes. I've not heard of FF4 Heroes anyway. Oh wait, you know, I'm going on about food and I've literally got chocolate in front of me. I don't want to talk with a mouthful of food on stream. Wait, they're making an F8 remake? No, the remaster 420. It released on the PS4 not long ago. You don't like mushrooms, but you'll have pineapple. What's wrong with pineapple? The sweetness is nice, like that little bit of sweetness. Where are we? But no, like a little bit of pineapple on a pizza is alright. It's where there's too much pineapple that it becomes like really iffy. Anyone know which version of FF4 you can buy on the App Store? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's the iOS version, I think. FF4 from SNES. Little bit, he says. What's wrong with a little bit, you know? Like, I think one piece of pineapple per mouthful of pizza is okay, you know? But it's where you start having 2 or even 3 pieces of pineapple. Or even where, like, they use those really big chunks of pineapple. It's like, nah, even I can't be doing with them. But if it's like a little bit of pineapple, then yeah, you know. Let's turn encounter rate off while I go back and get these chests, actually. Speed it up a little bit, I think. Swap it for cheese. I mean, all pizzas have cheese on all. Disgusting, dude. What's wrong with pineapple on pizza? Any amount of pineapple per 100%. Oh, I've opened up a bag of worms that I never should have done here. But no, what's wrong with pineapple, man? Like, I don't like pineapple on its own, but I like a little bit on pizza. The FF4 on mobile is an emulator of the GBA version with slightly upscaled models. Is it into the DS version? I need to go back into the other one, don't I? I did get this chest up here, didn't I? I did get it, right? I did get it, yeah. So I've got to go get those other 2 now. My sister gets double pineapple on hers and doesn't eat it and pawns it off on me. Why get double pineapple if you don't eat it? Like, I'd never get double pineapple, but I don't mind a little bit of pineapple, you know? They also removed a few things. The PSP collection is the one I prefer. The PSP version of FF4 is the one that I prefer a lot as well. Like, that's the main one I play anyway. What else have we got here? Well, if it's the DS version, I'm not going to get it. I don't know, Val. I thought it was the DS version, but I could be wrong. I know FF3 on the Steam store is the DS version, but I thought 4 was as well. The After Years is better than most FF games, don't at me. I wasn't a fan of the After Years. Like, I can remember trying to get into it. I don't know, it didn't click with me, you know? Like, it just didn't click. But what can you do? What can you do? Right. So, guys, what we're going to do now is, I think I'm going to end the stream here for now. We have 20, 50 minutes. Yeah, we've got about 50 minutes till I start raiding, so I'm going to go ahead and order a pizza. I'm going to eat said pizza, and then we'll be raiding on Final Fantasy 14. And obviously, if you guys want me to stream that, you know, I'll double check with the guys now. If they're okay with it, then we'll stream it. If not, then we'll be back on Sin Unleashed tomorrow. But yeah, do you guys want me to stream FF14? It's like, let's see how many of you guys let's see how many of you like FF14. Okay, we've got 1 yes there. We've got 2 yeses. Thank you, Valet. I will enjoy it as well. And I do have to give a big shout out to Lou Mauer. I'm sorry I've pronounced your name wrong there. I know I pronounced the end of it wrong there. But today's pizza is brought by Lou Mauer and Phantom Crusher. So thank you to those two lovely people. You've bought me a pizza. Okay, what have we got? Okay, it looks like everybody wants it to streamed. Enjoy the head pads. So stream. Love 14, yeah. Okay, it looks like we will be streaming FF14. I will double check with the guys, and well, the stream will be going up in about 50 minutes then. It will be 7:30 UK time, 8:30 European Standard, I think. Like, I don't know the different time zones, but it'll be 7:30 UK, so about 50 minutes from now. But I want to thank everybody for tuning into this stream regardless. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I mean, I know I've had a hell of a blast. We've had a lot of fun. So, like always, everybody, thanks for coming. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And let's make sure the streams continue on for a good long time. Because today has been a lot of fun, and I have nothing to do all week. So, we have a lot of streams to do. But, see you guys later.